All right, everybody, welcome to this college basketball stream between Kansas and Oklahoma State over on Peacock. Oklahoma State, losers of 3 straight games, including that OT loss last time out to TCU. Kansas trying to bounce back from a blowout loss on the road at Iowa State. They have not lost 2 in a row this season. We're going to keep that streak alive here with a win here in Stillwater. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. Baseline with a 5er. Bill Gates to order the Seahawks. Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be a little bit interesting. He's got the money to do it. He's going to go for $10 billion, so we will see. Appreciate all you guys being over this one. Kansas and the Whites, Oklahoma State and the Blacks. We're underway. Kansas going left to right to start this thing. Oklahoma State going right to left. Out top it goes for Kansas. Now dumps it out on the far corner. Feeds it down low to Trey White from the far corner. And an easy start there. Trey White, uncontested, down low in the paint. That'll be an interesting move. Score prediction, I have Kansas by 20. I'm going to go 82-62. Let's go with that. If I had to just guess on that one. Oklahoma State feeds it to the near side of the elbow. Kicks it back up top. Going to try a 3. Open off the dribble. Can't get it. Fala cannot get the 3 to go. But same with Oklahoma State. They get the board. Second chance 3 ball. Open again. Too long for Roy. Out of play. Back to Kansas as a result. Oklahoma State 0 for 2 to start from 3. They were 40% from behind the arc last time out in that loss to TCU. I'm pretty sure you guys see when we do emojis in the chat. If you are a member, you can show us profile of one of these teams with the emojis in the chat with Kansas and Oklahoma State. On the far side, I'm dumping it down low. Badunga double teamed on the far side. We're going to get it out. Resets to the point up top for Council. Council holding it here. We're going to pick on the left side from Tiller. Try and drive on the far side. Now looking to spin around the baseline on Miller. Kicks it out for 3 in the corner. Got it. Running 3 there for Peterson. One of the top players in the nation. And Peterson only had 10 points last time out against Iowa State on 3 for 10 shooting. I think they will. I think they're going to do their due diligence, Space Doug. I think they will for sure. Bounce pass down on the pick. Kicks out wide far corner. Right side 3-ball. Coleman can't get it. 0 for 3 from 3. To start this game, and Council will take it down on the near side. Council trying to go coast to coast himself. Now kicks it up top. Open for 3. Not going to take it. Tiller look to drive inside instead. Fade away from the near side elbow at the free throw line. Can't get it. Circles out. Rebound goes for the Cowboys. Oklahoma State taking it down. Crossing over here is Roy. Roy drives on the left side. Blocked shot there, but they're going to get a foul. And 2 free throws coming up. I think they will get Tiller on that one. Teams first. Yeah, a lot of upsets last night. A lot of upsets last night in college basketball. And Creighton could beat UConn. We saw a lot of upsets last night. NC State destroying UNC. Texas Tech losing top and also losing Arizona State on the road. Nebraska with Iowa. I mean, crazy. Kansas by 17. Yeah, I think we're in the same boat with that one. 2 free throws here. First one way too strong for Anthony Roy. Roy at the free throw line had 16 points last time out in that loss to TCU. Was 4 for 4 at the charity stripe as a team. Oklahoma State was 70%. Roy at the line 84% this season. 1 for 2. A modified half-court press. Going to break with these. Take it down the near side is Council. Council crosses half-court. Pick on the left side set. Now a wave off the pick. Council on the far side goes up top to Tiller. Tiller looking to drive on the near side. Loses the handle as he tries to spin around. Turnover on the play. And now looking to pass it across the floor. And it will not go to play, but back to Kansas now, just staying around. And back to Kansas it goes. Last touch by Roy. Try for the outlet pass from half court on the fast break, but can't do it there. Yeah, UConn 15-point favorite, down 11. Oh, boy. Shot from the far elbow. Going on line shooting 2. Peterson draws the foul. How's it going, Jason? Appreciate you tuning in. Bruce Meyer, officially the new executive director of the LWPA. Yeah, what happened to the old guy? Yeah, I get that, Detroit. I completely get that one. Though it's a terrible name because it looks sound like Creighton. Yeah, but... Or Creighton, yeah. 2 free throws for Peterson here. Okay, Peterson just 10 points last time in that loss to Iowa State. Averaging about 20 per game this season. 80% the free throw line. First one here. Pearson struggling a bit as of late, not cracked 20 in the last 5 games, which by his standards is not great. Last time he cracked 20 was against Baylor on January 16th. Hits the first free throws up to 4 points. Second free throw coming up here. Again, appreciate all you guys doing. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out a ton on the channel. So we try to grow this community even more. Second free throw here for Peterson. Again, Kansas going left to right. Oklahoma State right to left. Second free throw. Got it. Pearson up to 5. And Kansas up by 6 early on in this one. 2.5 minutes gone. Taking it down on the left side here for Oklahoma State. It's Clary. Clary bounce pass to the right side for Roy. Roy will try and dump it down low. Able to find his way on the low block on the left side. Coleman puts up the shot. Can't get it. Second chance, though. Can't get the friendly roll. Rebound on the play by Tiller. And Oklahoma State 0 for 5 from the field to start this game. Peterson, transition 3. Got it. Peterson. 2 3-pointers for him already. Off to a flying start here. Can't get the backdoor cut. Goes back up top in several Oklahoma State. It's Fala. Fala bounce pass up top to Clary. Clary trying to cross over here. Trying to go on the right side. Trying to get by Badunga. Lose the handle. Gets it back. Kicks it out. Extra pass up top of the point. Pump fake on the 3. Gets the man in the air. Miller pulls up from the free throw line. That one's good. First field goal for Oklahoma State. As Miller pulls up from the free throw line to cut it to 7. Now on the far side here is Peterson. Pick on the right side of Badunga. Look to feed it down low to him on the far side. Gets it. Now Peterson gets it back on the far corner. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Guarded by Roy. Badunga now trying to drive on the baseline. Double team. Nice feed there. Sidearm pass. Finds Tiller. And Tiller with the easy layup. 12-3. Got OT in Alabama. Oh, let's go. I'd say a 10-0 run. Game against DePaul can't be this close. No, it cannot be. Oof. Up top, Oklahoma State. 4 minutes gone on this one. Coleman to the near side in the corner. High pass for Roy's able again on the left side in the corner. Back up top, it goes to Clary. Clary up top to Follow. Follow on the right side. Gives it off. Miller for 3. Open. Got it. First 3 of the game. Yeah, so far so good, JP. How's it going, JP? We appreciate you tuning in. First 3 for Oklahoma State after starting 0 for 3. Miller, the 40% three-point shooter. Knocking that one down. Cutting it to 12-6. Now driving on the left side here on the near side. Council. Back out wide. Tries a 3. Open. Peterson. Got it. Peterson. His third 3 of the game already. We're in insane high school hockey game. Oh, man. As insane as USA Sweden. Bounce pass down low. Layup there blocked. Badunga gets the block down low on the right side. Oklahoma State gets it back though. Spins around the free throw line. Now kicks it up top. 3-ball. Roy open. Can't get it. Too strong. The Cowboys just 1 for 5 from 3 to start. Now Peterson taking it down the near side. Off to a flying start here. He's already in double figures. He's going to get more. Easy layup. Up to an 11-point lead. Peterson. See why he's projected to be the top pick in the NBA draft. It's up to a flying start. 13 points. Now step back 3 on the near side. Off the top of the backboard and out of play. Going back to Kansas. Oklahoma State just 1 for 6 to start this game from behind the arc. 20% from the field. Ooh, pizza or stay in the microwave for some meal? I mean, if you ask me, I'm going to go pizza. Every time. Team was down 3-1 and 4-2 and yet came back to 5-4. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Good for your team, man. Texas team holds up Ole Miss. Oh, man. Peterson only had 10 points last game. 13 points already here tonight. On 3 for the shooting. Crane's going to pull up the upset over UConn. Man, did not see that coming. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm going to say, Detroit. You know what I'm going to say. Depends what the frozen meal is, but you're asking the pizza lover. Pizza or not. I had pizza in between streams today. I was like, you know what? I got 90 minutes to kill. I haven't gone grocery shopping. I need to go on Friday. So, since I have nothing in the house, let's just get pizza. I have to go back and pick up. That makes sense then. All right, in that case, yeah, microwave. In that case, microwave. Yeah, UConn not playing sharp as of late. We will be on the call next week for the St. John's UConn game. Next week, that game on Peacock on Wednesday night. We'll be live for that game. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. If you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. Peterson, 13 points. Got 13 of the 17. KU win. Yep, they are winning by a lot right now. Up by 11. Peterson with 13. Not going to UConn the 1 seed. If they win out, they'll be okay. But if they don't win out, they're going to be in trouble to get the 1. Pineapple long on pizza. I mean, you do you on that. I'm not a pineapple on pizza guy, but if you want to put it on, by all means. I've seen worse. I've seen ketchup on pizza. I've seen people eat pizza with a fork. I've seen people eat with ketchup. Pineapple is the least of my concerns. Pearson's going to get 30 points. He's looking very sharp right now. He's not crossed 20 since January. Last time he got 20 in a game, he got to go all the way back to Baylor in that game on January 16th. But right now, already 13 points, more than he had all of last game. He's got double figures in every game this season. The freshman there. Why am I serving streams earlier? Part of it's just for the algorithm. And sometimes, too, I have to run to the bathroom. So what I'll do is I'll set the stream up and then go from there. So that just so that it's there, regardless. Got a stupid ad? Oh, man. Yeah, Sarah said I know they're in trouble. I know they're... Wait, last one I saw from you was I got Kansas by 17. Did the other one not go through? Yeah, whatever you said did not go through. I got you said Kansas by 17. I'm the same way. I had 20 in this one. Friend who ate pizza with ranch dressing. Ooh. Yeah, if you like it, right? Only if you like it, yeah. Now, I will say, if you're ordering pizza at a party, you order cheese and you order pepperoni. Any other toppings, you order that in place of a cheese pizza, you don't do it. Yeah, you're going to have to run the table to get the 1 seed. Really, is the end of an era in Seattle? Yeah, it is. It is crazy. Yeah, the last time being in number 1 D3 is fall. Montclair State lost. Oh, wow. To TCNJ. I'm not even sure what college that is, but... All right, no unbeatens left. But we do have an unbeaten in Division 1 Miami. We're going to be live for their game on Friday against Bowling Green. So, what time is it? 8:30 Eastern time? Miami, Bowling Green will be live for that one. So make sure you're here for that Friday night. James with the fire, been a while since it's one. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you a ton with the super chat. You guys have been hot so far on this stream. Appreciate you guys a ton. Again, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the channel a ton. No, they're not going to fire Hurley. No chance on that one. They're not firing Hurley. But I know he's not like the nicest person, but they're not going to fire him. White on the near side, dumps it down the near corner to Tiller. Tiller back to Badunga on the far side. And from the second block, baby hook, Badunga gets that one to go. Kansas shooting very well from the field so far. 19-6. The Cubs got 41. Holy cow. Yeah, very scary getting into it. You don't know. You don't know. It's always scary times. Obviously, you don't have to worry about the team moving, but always scary how they're going to run the thing. Look at the Commanders, and look what happened when Steiner brought the Redskins, I should say. When Dan Steiner brought that team, everything changed in a dime. Foul there on the left elbow. Roy able to draw the foul, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. Is that the second one on Kansas? OT, I think we are. Yeah, Miami Ohio games on CBS Sports Network. Yes, it is. Yep. Yes, it is. Yeah, Hurley's got a lifetime contract at this point. Oh, it's the College of New Jersey. I never would have got that. I did not know that. D3 conference tournament starts tonight. Oh, wow. March Madness officially underway. First free throw is good. And checking in for Kansas is McDowell for the first time. McDowell last time out. No points off the bench in 14 minutes. Really struggled. 2 free throws are good for Roy. And Roy, the 84% free throw shooter, makes it 19-8. Gives it off to McDowell on the near side. McDowell, half-court trap. He heads rid of it at half-court to Badunga. Badunga loses the handle, gets it right back, and feeds it on the far side. Holding here at half-court is Council. Council, pick on the right side by Badunga, will wave off the pick. Now goes near side behind the arc for Peterson. Peterson up top. Far corner, pick on the right side by Badunga off ball. And it's going to be a moving screen. Offensive foul. It's Council trying to go off the pick on the right side by Badunga, but it's going to be number 3 on Kansas. How's it going, Cal? I appreciate you tuning in. I'm doing all right. Night shift for Garcia? I have probably not. Probably not tonight, because I got to get a video out. So it's been a while since I got a video out, so I got to get a video out tonight. My body is still like trying to recover from the last overnight stream, so we'll see. Maybe Friday to Saturday. Maybe Friday to Saturday, if he's still on by that point. I'm not sure if he'll be on by that point, but maybe Friday to Saturday. Up top, here it goes for Miller. Miller picking the left side set by Fala. Miller now trying to work the base on the left side. Peterson guarding. We'll have to go back up top to the point for Clary. Clary gets a pick on the left side. 6 on the clock. Clary crossed it over here up top. Will try the 3. Off the dribble over Council and too strong. Oklahoma State struggles from 3. Continue. Bounce pass down low as they get their own board from Clary. And cannot find Ahmed. Goes between his legs. Turnover on the play. Now Kansas 3 ball on the far corner. Circles out. Peterson looked like he was going to get his 4th of the game. And it went in and out. Back to Oklahoma State it goes. First miss from behind the arc for Kansas. First miss for Peterson today. Fakes a step back 3 now up top. Roy on the near side. Pulls it from the block. Wild layup. Trying to get over White. Can't get it. And out of bounds going back to Kansas. You know, he's going to retire before I get Slick. Okay. Yep. Hump day, baby. Hump day. It might be a no sleep till million mode, but Friday night, Saturday morning. But we'll see. Yeah, I think Friday night he's going to get it. They're slowing down a little bit. But like I said, there's always a lull between 200 and about 900 or 800. Like it always happens. It always starts off strong, ends strong. There's a bit of a lull. But I think Friday's going to be the day. Pick on the left side set. McDowell, or Council, I should say. Feeds it down low on the far block. Puts it the layup there from the far block. But tight defense here by Ahmed. Room on the play by Coleman. And take it down the near side here for Oklahoma State is Clary. Clary back up top, fakes the 3. Now looking to pull from the free throw line and does. Shot good. Coleman pulls it from the free throw line, cuts it to a 9-point game. Hump day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. On the near side, Kansas. Jackson. Now on the far side. Goes back up top of the point. McDowell going to feed it down low. Space in the paint. Tiller tries a shot. Fouled. He'll shoot 2. Ahmed getting called for that one. His first, team's second. To go through this time? It did not go through this time. The last one I saw from you was the last time I got Super Dad, and the one before that was Kansas by 17. So, it did not go through. Not sure why. We do have emojis in the chat. If you remember, you can show us for either one of these teams. A lot of emojis in the chat. First of 2 free throws coming up here for Tiller. Tiller's 69% at the line this season. Last time out, had 8 points against Iowa State, was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. First one here is good. When we know A's ran to Vegas, when did we know? Really, the final season was when we knew. Wait, really, Hawks? I did not know that. How is it race? What? It's so you get over the hump. Camels have humps. Just so Iowa State BYU Saturday? I'm not sure. I am not sure, but that'll be a fun game to call. I have to see what my voice is like, what the schedule is, because obviously with the Olympics, it's going to be crazy. D3 on March 2nd for the selection show. All right, Tiller makes both free throws. He's now 6 for 6 over his last 2 games of the line. 21-10. Taking down the right side here for Oklahoma State is Clary. Clary gets a pick on the left side. Sema Vukovic, who checks it for the first time. 3 ball. Got it. Step back. Second 3 for the Cowboys. Off the dribble is Clary. Clary knocking that one down, just 31% from 3 this season. But cuts it to 8 points here. By the logo now is Jackson. Jackson gives it off on the near side to White. White pulls up from just beyond the free throw line. Easy jumper there. 23-13. We got some insane basketball games right now. You're not kidding. A lot of upsets the last 24 hours. Taking it down the right side here. Curry. Gives it off to Clary, who got the 3 ball last time. Vukovic did not play last time out in that loss at TCU. He's in here. Clary, 3 ball off the dribble. That one too short, but rebound the play. Falls for Coleman at the free throw line. Goes back up top, resetting the play with Miller. Miller, Vukovic up top. Vukovic looking to weave it around. Gives it off on the left side to Curry. Curry, 6 on the clock. Downloaded Vukovic on the 3rd block on the left side. Vukovic, nice feed down low. He's double team. It blows the easy layup. Coleman blew the easy layup on the feed from Vukovic. And the rebound goes for White. White kicks out wide on the far side to Council. Council dumps it down low. Looking to post up here on Vukovic. Kicks it out in the corner. Wide open for 3. Got it. Wide open for 3 is Jackson. Kansas red hot behind the arc. Getting some good looks. They're 4 for 5 from 3. 80% compared to just 22% for the Cowboys. Layup there on the left side. Can't get that one as Curry tries to drive. Here come the Jayhawks. Coast to coast. Layup. Can't draw the foul. Council can't. But rebound goes for Kansas. Jackson. Pump fake on the 3. White back up top to Jackson. He'll hold it here. Jackson kicks out wide on the far side. Goes to the corner. Pick on the right side. Set by Tiller. Looking to drive here. Feeds it down low. Alley-oop. Got it. Tiller. 28-13. Largest lead for the Jayhawks. Outscore the Cowboys 10-0 in points in the paint. Up top for Vukovic. Gives it off to Curry. Curry holding it here. Now fakes a step back. Goes corner on the left side to Clary. Trying to post up Vukovic on the baseline. Draws the foul. He gets pushed there by McDowell. And he'll shoot 2 free throws when we get back. 15-point game. Like and subscribe. Absolutely, and I appreciate you a ton. You're not looking good so far for the Cowboys. Zoom is not looking great so far right now for them. The Mountain West right now, they're only projected at 2 teams in. San Diego State is in some serious trouble after getting swept by Grand Canyon. Yeah, Mountain West, I said at the start, was a 2-bid league, and I think it's going to stay like that. 28-13, halfway through the first. You're going to be like we see, folks, thought Oklahoma State would win. I did not. You cannot disrespect through that. No, you cannot. Oklahoma State just 2 for their last 10. Kansas on a 7-0 run. As Oklahoma State has not scored the last 2 minutes, shooting just 23% from the field, compared to 71% for Kansas. 10-0 in points in the paint. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? That says it all. 71 to 23%. 10-0 points in the paint. I mean, that's the makings of a blowout. And right now, we got a blowout on our hands. It's early, but Kansas, a commanding 15-point lead again. They have not lost 2 straight games all season. They lost to Iowa State last time out, which snapped their 8-game winning streak dating back to January 13th. Going to avoid going back-to-back losses. So far in a pretty good spot as Oklahoma State is in a funk as of late. After starting 16-6, they've dropped 3 straight, including a bloodbath against Arizona where they lost by 37. A loss on the road to Arizona State, who's been struggling this year. But they got the upset against, they did get the upset against Texas Tech last night. And then to TCU on their home floor on Saturday in overtime. In danger of dropping 4 straight for the first time this season. Yeah, 1 Mountain West Series possibility. Yep, I think it's going to be 2. But I said during non-conference play. I did say during non-conference play. I think it's going to be a 1 or 2 bid league. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like my stuff, like button, subscribe. You have 24-5 on Georgia Tech. Wow. Yeah, Jalen Rose filling in for Shaq. That's going to be a weird reunion. Very weird reunion. So he fills in with the crew. Georgia Tech is, whoof. The less said about Georgia Tech, the better. We have any different Super Bowl hosts with the old bidding system? Probably not. I wouldn't think so. Shootout in Olympic hockey? So, it depends. Semifinals in Olympic hockey, you play 10 minutes 3-on-3. If it's still tied, you have a shootout. The final, the gold medal match, no shootout. You just play. Regular style playing. So that's how that works, Tracy. 2 free throws coming here for Vukovic. 71% free throw shooting. Did not play last time out against TCU. Knocks down the first. Yeah, that starts tomorrow. Yep, there you go. There you go. Last one did not go through, Detroit. I'm not sure why. Last one did not go through. Last one I saw from you was replying to Hot Wax. Are you actually kidding me? Health in Indy? Oh, that's a good spot for it. Same for the no good, but doing against the board. That's a great spot for the championships. How does Mexico get a bid? And is it Dayton? Probably have to make the final of the Mountain West tournament at this point. Jackson, and no more bad losses. Out wide, McDowell trying to dump down low to Badunga, but tipped away by Roy. Going to stay with Kansas here. The 4K TV warning. Oh, boy. You know, it didn't go through Detroit. I'm not sure why. You know, Oklahoma State right now being an NIT team. There's no way they're in the field right now. Oh, you asked what the schedule was? And that didn't get through? That is so bizarre. All right, I'll let you know on this one. Jackson. Off ball picks up at Badunga. Now working on the baseline. Back to Badunga on the pick and roll from the second block on the far side. Can't get it. And Vukovic gets to the board. Tomorrow, USA Canada gold medal match for sure. And we're doing High Point against UNC Asheville in college basketball. Fouled there on the leg. No, jump ball. Possession out, same with Oklahoma State. That is so bizarre to try. I'm not sure why it didn't go through. Double OT. Holy cow in Arkansas, Alabama. Whoo, man. Let me throw that on my computer. I was watching on the main TV, and then obviously I had to flip it over for the Kansas game, but I'll throw that on. Whew. Yeah, so USA Canada and High Point UNC Asheville tomorrow. Geoguster tomorrow? Probably not, because High Point has the wild card game. So, no Geoguster tomorrow, because they have the wild card game. On the left side here, Roy. From the low block on the left side, blocked by Badunga. Rebound on the play, falls for Kansas. It goes here for Peterson, who's got 13 points. Back to Peterson on the give and go with McDowell. 3-ball open, can't get on the near side. Easy boy though for Badunga, the baby hook. Misses that one. Blows it. He got by Vukovic with ease. But can't get the baby hook to go. And now Oklahoma State driving here. Coast to coast goes off Curry's knee. Back to Kansas. How's it going? 95 Orange. Appreciate you tuning in for this one. Assuming no OT after High Point is Karaoke. I'm going to do a modified OT tomorrow because the game starts at 7 Eastern. I don't have to be there till 11 o'clock Eastern, so yeah, we can do it tomorrow. We have the wildcard game. So Big South usually is Wednesday. Big South is usually Wednesday, Saturday, but there's a wildcard game that basically is the fancy way of saying a game got moved to ESPNU. And that's on a Thursday night. So High Point, instead of playing tonight, is playing tomorrow night. Peterson, from the near elbow. Gonna kick it out wide on the far side. Pump fake, drives inside, tries to get by, follow straight up defense, and then it goes off the foot of Coleman. Out of play, back to Kansas. The PFF guy. Oh, yes, I do remember you. Yes. That makes sense there. Yeah, Big South Walker game, yep. Seton Hall, shot clock violation, dump foul, missed over 3 into Paul's possession. Oof, 4K TV warning. You're not kidding on that one. You wish you could be able to do OT tomorrow. Because the game starts at 5 my time. Should be over by 7:05, and then we can do like an hour of OT. Yeah, Crazy UConn, crazy upset. San Jose by 3 on Yale. That's the game they got. Oh, women's college basketball. Oh, I was going to say. Because the men played the other night. Not changing my pick, no. Not changing my pick against UConn yet. Nope. He's upset about it. Oof. Not changing my pick. Imed on the near side. Goes up top to Peterson. He's got 13 points. He's missed his last 2 shots. Jackson pick on the right side. Step up Badunga. Out wide. Peterson open for 3. Can't close down in time. Got it. His 4th of the game. Miller can't close down in time. And Kansas up 31-14 as Peterson knocks down his 4th of the game. Just the 2nd time this season. And the first time since the UCF game on January 3rd that he's hit 4 or more 3-pointers in a game. Now it's Roy. Up top, going to try the step back 3. That one too strong. Badunga gets the board. Gives it off on the near side to Jackson. Jackson gives it off across half court to Council. Council, finger roll. Got it from the far side. 19-point game in Oklahoma State. Going to call it out as Lutz is not happy with what he's seeing. Oh, he's wearing the gray jerseys? No, they're going black jerseys today. 33-14, largest lead, 19 points. Peterson with 16. He's outscored Oklahoma State by himself. Oklahoma State just 2 for his last 12. They're 0 for their last 5, and they haven't scored the last 2 minutes. A 12-1 run over the last 4 minutes for the Jayhawks, as Oklahoma State is shooting just 21% from the field. Yeah, Georgia Tech looking good so far. Georgia Tech, definitely not a bloodbath. How's it going, Glenn? Appreciate tuning in. Am I a KU fan? No, I'm a college basketball fan. I'm a High Point fan. High Point fan and Florida fan. I just call in this game because I love college basketball and I want to stream someone tonight, so you're going to pick up next week, though. Yep. Early half this hand? Probably not. Probably not. There's not much on. Not much on. First open won't decide until the 27th. All right. Yeah, it's really picking up in high gear. But I'm not a Kansas fan. No, I'm just a neutral fan who loves college basketball, loves streaming. I stream a bunch on this channel. So football, college basketball, World Baseball Classic, the Olympics we're live for. We're going to be live tomorrow for the gold medal match. We're going to be live for both semifinals on Friday. I'm doing all right, Caleb. I had a great stream last time with the USA Sweden game. That was a fun match. So doing all right. Tired. Very tired. The Olympics combined with the overnight stream have completely thrown off my sleep schedule. But oh, yeah, BYU Arizona's over now. Yep, 19-18 in that one. Panthers 6.5. Oh, that surprised me. I would take the over on that. I would take the over early on that. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you are a member, we do have emojis in the chat where you can show us for either one of these teams. Or they'd much rather have High Point versus Winthrop versus SIUE Tennessee State. That's such a good game. High Point Winthrop, 2 of the best low majors in the country for the #1 seed. You thought terrors are called terrors because they were mean, scary dogs. Not a big dog guy, so they would be terrorists to me. Yeah, use March to rescue. No major sporting events in March. Nope, there's definitely not a madness event of any kind or a classic of baseball around the world. Yep, that's for first place. Yep, Heidi. Can't hide this one, but I'm pretty sure all you guys tune in because Heidi the Grassy Cast. Suppose you could watch Arizona BYU on YouTube for free because they don't detect anything. They might detect Michigan Duke. I'm not sure. Michigan Duke's a big enough game where they might have the bots on for that, and they'll filter it out like they do for football, but I don't know. 29-7 football score right there. What's not a football score is Arkansas up 108-107 on Alabama. How's it going, Gene? Hundo Jack? No, not a Hundo Jack. No, Peacock games. So the secret is that Peacock games don't get shown on YouTube, so they always get the most views. Yeah, I think Virginia's going to win that one. Love your deep dive in story videos for OK Salem, which hasn't been great for my athletics watch the past few years. No, although I do like the coach you got. I do like the guy you got from North Texas. I think the future is bright for football. Basketball, maybe not. Maybe not there. Not tonight, at least. Appreciate you, Glenn. Definitely not a couple on the line from April to June. Another from June to July. Nope. And then there's definitely not football in August. Oh, boy. All right, back on the way here for the timeout. Clary pulls up from the free throw line. Blocked by Peterson. Peterson gets the block on the floater from the free throw line and rebound by Kansas. Taking it down to his council up top. It goes for Jackson. Well, 200 watch it. That's still way more than we get for anything else. It's way more. You know, Lutz seems decent. Yeah, Lutz seems pretty decent. Up top for Badunga. Up top here for Council. We got 263 in the chat right now. Which for the games that are on ESPN that get televised, like on YouTube, 20. Badunga pull-up jumper. That one no good on the far side. Room on the play for Curry. Or excuse me, for Miller. Miller taking it down. Feeds it off. Driving inside here. Coleman finger roll on the far side. Got it on the right side. Snaps the scoring drought for the Sooners. Australia game going to be? I think probably 8 p.m. and then they do it afternoon in Australia. Foul on the floor. Peterson fell there by Miller. Team's third. In terms of total views so far, yeah, tied 23 right now on ESPN News. In terms of total views so far for this stream, because you guys are awesome. In terms of total views, we're at 8,000 already. So, yeah, Mendoza's still minus 10,000. I think the bet's be close right now. Yeah, I guess it's not worth it at that point because there's always going to be a max on that. And also, if Mendoza dies or does something criminal, not that he's going to, but minus 10,000, it's not worth it for those odds. Not for that. Peterson double teamed in the near side. Gives it off up top of the logo for Council. Council back to Lebedunga. Peterson over for three. Going to fake the three. Now look to drive inside on the pump fake. Puts up the shot while being hit. No foul. Riemann falls for Kansas. And there is a foul. Peterson go back to the line shooting two. You know, Samar's got to be fired. Samar has to be fired at this point. So Peterson with 16. As many as the Cowboys have scored combined going back to the line. Right, who knows if to stay. That's the problem with college basketball right now. Whole new rosters every year. You got to recruit every year for your own team. I don't like that. I like the direction it's going in. Peterson at the line. First one. Got it. Yeah, I think the entire first half is going to be on ESPN News at this point. Peterson, 80% of the line, knocks down the first. He's up to 17 already. Imagine a little bit of ratings life when he's getting drafted first, only for him to do that. Yep. Proctor plus 25,000 because it's a sucker bet. Proctor's a sucker bet. It's like, oh, plus 25,000. Someone gives you plus 25,000 on anything and take it. Second free throw, no good. And that's how they get their money. Clary. Crossover here up top. Picks up his drill. Feeds out wide on the right side. To Crotty. Gets it back. As Ahmed's on 2 fouls, so he's going to check out for the moment. Coleman gets it up top. Coleman looking to drive on the right side. Coleman finger roll. Too strong. Rebound falls for Kansas. It's Tiller. Feeds it across the floor on the near side for Council. Council. 6 to go in the first. On the far side, picks a dribble by the elbow is Tiller. Tiller gives it off to Peterson. Peterson will give it off on the near side to Council behind the arc. Back to Peterson. Open for three off the off-ball screen by Medunga. Got it. He's up to 20 already. Bueller, I don't think he has anything left in the tank, but we'll see. 20 for Peterson. 5 3-pointers for him already. Up top, Fala. Fala gives it off near side and left side for Crotty. Crotty crossover on Peterson. Dumps it down low at the left block. Fala tries the baby hook. It's an air ball, but stays with Oklahoma State, but they're going to get offensive foul. Push off. Push off on Ahmed. Rank the unis for the UFL. Ooh. Orlando's last. I know that. Renegades were clean. Renegades. Roughnecks were a huge upgrade. Roughnecks were a huge upgrade. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make up the numbers, but they were a huge upgrade. The all time in the making. Yep. Cancer and BTA. Pretty much. Yep. Yeah, High Point Garden Web, that was a fun game. That was fun. I go DC and Dallas 1-2. Orlando and Birmingham, the bottom two. I don't know if I'm going to make up the Houston numbers. Peterson fakes a three, wants a travel call, not going to get it. Council back to Peterson out wide. Trying to dump it down low. Tiller, double team, but that leaves Vidunga wide open in the restricted area for the two-handed slam. 39-16. Assist there from Peterson. Oklahoma State down by 23. Dumps it down low on the right side. Fala will get it up. Layup. Got it. Gets by Badunga. Goes right to left. 39-18. One of these days, the day he passes is going to be the day that you're not on stream. You know, not terrible odds. Not terrible. Peterson down low. Badunga. Floater. Can't get it. The tip in. Back to Oklahoma State. It's Clary who gets it. Why don't you be on vacation that one day? It's like, oh no. Clary. Going coast to coast, puts in the left foul, and he will go line shooting too. They're going to counsel on that one. No, Kudra says every stream, Glenn. He has not passed. We do have a passing to announce. There is a passing that did happen with the Pittsburgh Steelers a couple of moments ago. A phenomenal, phenomenal part of that 70s dynasty. Mike Wagner. Two-time Pro Bowler, 4-time champion. Mike Wagner passed away earlier today. Before we got on the stream. 2 free throws here. First one, got it. Clary at the line. 80% free throw shooter. I don't think I was not live. No, I was not live when that happened. No. Meanwhile, 110 all in the Arkansas game. Bradshaw's voice has been dead for a while. Bradshaw's voice. His brain has also been dead for a while. Yet Fox trots him out there every single Sunday for some reason. Second one here for Clary. Yeah, he looks good for 100 too. He looks really good. He can still talk like very well for 100. 2 of those are good by Clary, 39-20. And take it down the far side here, Council. Half-court trap, breaks it with these, White. Back up top by the logo to Council. Council out wide. Crossing over here, back up top for Council. Near side, White fakes the three. Now looks to drive, steps back, gives it off. Extra pass in the corner, pump fake, working the baseline on the far side. Back out wide in the corner, 3 ball, White can't get it with Clary closing in on him. Rebound for the Cowboys. Taking it down here is Roy. Roy trying to go coast to coast. Now kicks it out. Pump fake on the 3 was open. Pulls up for a long 2 instead. Not sure what the thought process was there by Clary. Passed up the 3 for the 2, and it didn't work with a second chance. Falls for Oklahoma State. They get the board on Coleman with the layup. I think so, JP. Yep, I think very much a dark horse. I don't know how many vacancies there are going to be next year, but I think Kerr will be an option. Alongside Durden and Burke, if we're talking defense quarters, and Campanelli. But they're going to have 4 DCs that are going to get looks if you have Kerr in there. Durd, Burke, and Campanelli. Shot there, no good, and the tip-in wedged. We got a wedgie there as White tries to tip that one in. He wedges it against the board. What happens first? Levy. I'll go Levy on that. Yeah, CBS brings back Musburger. He was so good when, what was it, week 3? They did the flashback show, and he was so good on that. Really, really good there. Dark horse candidates this season? Ooh, dark horse. I mean, anyone in the McVay tree is going to get some looks. Dark horse candidate. I don't really know if there's a dark horse right now, because everyone got an interview. So there were 10 vacancies. Yeah, Gilbert still got a 97. That's impressive. That's really impressive. I'll say as a dark horse, I'm not saying I agree with this, but Bobby Slowick was a hot candidate the first year in Houston. After the second year, he got fired because C.J. Stroud sucked. Turns out Stroud just might suck. If Slowick does well, he might get another chance. Yeah, but are they dark horses? Because they got interviews this year. When I think dark horse, I think the guy that didn't get an interview this year. So I'll go Slowick. If for whatever, names that weren't like favorites, like Udinsky, Shula, yeah. That's fair then. Yeah, I think they'll get looks. I think Slowick, if we find out that he was not the problem and we're just C.J. Stroud sucking. And then the new announcement is going to be, I have no idea. That might be an ethical use of AI. Honestly, that could be an ethical use because the script stays the same. You keep the same voiceover and you just have Gilbert do AI. Gilbert AI for the names. They do that at colleges now anyways, too. Where instead of having a person read it, it's AI that reads it, so it gets by quicker. I think that's an ethical use of AI. Jerry Glanville. What is he, like 85 years old? I think 2 and 35, so how many if it's 3 and 35? Oh, jeez. You remind me of the WEZ, the first Old School Raw episode? Yeah, for one night only, it was so good. And the set design, I thought it was just going to be a flashback. I didn't think they were going to actually redo the entire set. And then the graphics, too. I didn't think they were going to do the graphics during the actual games. Like, that was incredible. CBS hit a home run with that. NBA and ABC intro use AI? Yes. For the voiceover, yes, it does. I have no problem if Gilbert, because it's the exact same script. He's not promoting anything. Exact same script. All that changes is the contestants. I would have no problem if Gilbert used a Gilbert AI voice. Obviously with his family's permission, his permission. But I have no problem with Gilbert being the permanent voice of Jeopardy. I have no problem with that. That, I think, is a very ethical use of AI. There's a lot of unethical uses. 49-14 Virginia. Georgia Tech is only down by 5 touchdowns. They'll be okay. The ChatGPT guy for the voice of AI. AI man, summer broadcast? Oh, man. Peacock is... Yes. Oh, you're not kidding, CeeLo. I think Dr. D found out the trick, too. Dr. D found out the trick. NBA on NBC use ethical? I'm okay with it. So he's got the family's permission. I'm okay with it. McDowell up top. It goes for Jackson. Jackson crossed him on the left side. Badunga with the screen. Now it goes to McDowell. 3-ball. Council on the near side. Circles out. Rebound the play by Coleman. Peacock's not often, so you don't get too many Peacock games. Big East doesn't work. So I tried Big East games on Peacock. That does not work. Now, UConn St. John's would be the exception to the rule, but Big East does not work. Similar numbers as everything else. But Big 10 and Big 12 on Peacock, oh yeah, that's a game changer. Spins away. That could be a travel. No travel. I thought he picked up his foot. Now they're going to foul Coleman on the left side. Oh, is Westbrook fired? Some comments he made. Oh, that was ESPN. Wait. Why was it for CBS? I'm not sure. Yeah, that was cringe. I wasn't cringe about that with the voice over there. So 2 further is coming up here for Coleman. So it does not work for Big East. A10, they don't do games on Peacock on the A10. That's an air ball. The Senol transfer, Coleman at the line, 64%. Yeah, I'm not sure why. CeeLo, but maybe just lack of interest among like the fan bases. Yes, games on NBC Sports Network. Yep. Yes, it is. Right, A10 does not Peacock. So Coleman airballs the first. He'll get the second at least. Embarrassing way to go 1 for 2, but 1 for 2 nonetheless. McDowell, that's his second foul. Cuts it to a 16-point game. Peterson in the backcourt, gives it off. Back to Peterson on the near side. Peterson looking to cross over here on Clary. And next with March Madness, we roll. I cannot wait for that CeeLo. I cannot wait. Jackson, finger roll. While falling down on the near side. Got it. Are they going to get over the... Wait. Well, Jackson got it, but did Kansas touch the net before that? Yeah, Kansas touched the net. That's not going to count. So Jackson with the finger roll. And White... Yeah, over the rim. Yep. Yeah, White went over the rim to get that one. I think that was staying in, too. I don't think White needed to do that. But it's basket interference over the rim. Dumping it down low on the near side. Fala. Double team. Loses the handle. Peterson gets it. Peterson. Outlet pass to Council. Council loses the handle as he tries to go coast to coast. Picked up by Clary. And now they'll slow it down back to Clary on the right side. I'm up at 4 now. Yep. 46.4 to go in that one. Out wide on the right side. Pump fake. Coleman dumps it down low on the right side. Back to the free throw line. Miller. Up top it goes. 12 on the clock. Miller. For Clary. Now driving here on the right side. Follows. Spins around. Puts up the shot. Fouled. He'll shoot 2. We got Jackson on that one. Team 7th. All good hip clip. All good on that one. All good there. Honestly, it was 50 points. Yeah, this is one of those games someone has to lose. I love long games like this. I love it. As long as I'm not calling it, I love long games. First one here, got it. Fala at the line. 68% the line this season. Had 27 points last game against TCU. Leading scorer on the team. Was 6% at the charity stripe. Cuts to 15. And can't count to 14. Second one misses. Too short. White gets the board. 2:06 to go. Now on the far side here, taking it down, picking the right side of Badunga. It is Jackson. Feeds it near side. Extra pass in the corner. Open for 3. Number 3 for 3. Can't get it. Too short in the corner. White. And the rebound on the play falls for Miller. Transition 3. Roy. That one's good. And Oklahoma State only down by 12 now. Oklahoma State down by 12 as Kansas takes a timeout. So they've not scored the last 3.5 minutes. They're going to talk things over before the halftime break. I did Neth once. I didn't even get to your energy level. Appreciate you a ton. People sub right out. Need some from my Hawks. All good. Yep, so far up by 12. Haven't scored the last 3.5 minutes. What was I doing when Dale was killed? I was probably watching Sesame Street, if I had to guess. There's some like Sesame Street tape. I definitely wasn't watching the race, so I was like 3.5 years old. Yeah, Kansas 2 for their last 10 from the field, 0 for their last 6. They started the game shooting very well. Started the game 10 for 14 from the field. Since then, just 4 for 16. So in the last 8.5 minutes, about 25%. Oklahoma State's made 4 of their last 7 shots after starting the game just 4 for 20. And Roy, knocking that 3 ball down transition. He's up to 6 points. That's his first bucket of the game for starting 0 for 5. Alabama wins by 2. 117-115 your final. Crazy game there. Crazy game there. Yeah, moral to my RLS kicks in. Pretty much. Pretty much. I'm with you on that one too, Howbacks. Yep, I'm with you there. 49 points and still lost, man. Have another option. I'm glad I got this. He's got good energy. Appreciate you a ton, Dustin. Appreciate you a ton. We also have emojis in the chat. Show support for the Jayhawks. We got some emojis in there too. All right, back up top here. 1:37 to go. Peterson, pick on the right side, set by Tiller. Feeds it to Tiller by the free throw line. He'll drive inside with the contact. Can't get it. And Kansas misses another field goal, but staying with the Jayhawks as it goes out of play along the baseline. Only down 50-21. Oh, don't call it a comeback. They were down 35, and now they're only down 31. Don't call it a comeback. You Calrat, fun game of the end. Yep, very fun game of the end. Inbound here up top. Council. On a feed of Peterson on the near side. Can't do it. So pick on the right side. Badunga. Now resets up top. Feeds out wide. Peterson open for 3. In the corner on the far side. Can't get it. And Kansas has gone 3.5 minutes without scoring. Roy taking it down. Up top. Open for 3. Fala. Can't get it. He was open up top on the pass from Roy after he spun around. Down the near side is Council. 1 minute to go in the first. Council working the baseline. Layup. Got it with the contact. No foul, but the first bucket for Kansas in nearly 4 minutes. I was watching Sunday Baseball. I remember that. I was watching Mets-Phillies Sunday Baseball. Loses the handle. Miller on the near side of the low block. Lost the handle trying to go back to the point. Jackson with the steal going coast to coast. Can't get it, but the putback dunk by Tiller. And Kansas back up by 16. I mean, the show's not the same without Lionel Hutz. It really is not the same without Hudson McClure. 8 seconds for the shot clock in the game clock. So Oklahoma State has to go here. Has to go. David, appreciate you tuning in. On the right side is Clary. About a 7-second difference. Clary now will go. Crossing over up top here. Working on Badunga. Will feed it to the left side. Miller. Down low. Easy layup. Nice feed there by Miller to Fala. Splits the double team. 8 seconds in the period. 8 seconds in the half, I should say. 5 to go. 4. Pick on the right side. Set. Council. 2. 1. Peterson. A wild 3. And can't get it off the rim. Running 3 from the logo as time expired. 43-29. Kansas ends the half just 2 for their last 12. But they did enough in that first half as Peterson gets 20 in the first half. He got about half the points that the Jayhawks have scored. And they lead by 14 as a result. Peterson, first time he's broken 20 in a month. 20 in the first half on 5 for 9 shooting from behind the arc. They finally join in progress the BYU game. Man. You're at the kit, yeah, with Yzma for Empress Groove. I would do that too. All right, I'll put a poll up. Who wins this one? I'm back to the place I was going to watch Oklahoma State softball game. Close to 10. Oh. Some sports bar that is. Some sports bar that is. Oh, man. Can you imagine, Cujo? Can you imagine? And if you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode, tell them the channel to try to grow this community even more. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. In terms of the games tomorrow, I'm a High Point alum, High Point fan. They play on ESPNU on Thursday night. We're going to be live for that game at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. But we are also live for Olympic coverage before that. USA Canada women's hockey for the gold medal. We're live for that. We're live for both semis on Friday. We're going to be live on Saturday for the bronze medal game as well. And we'll be live on Sunday for the gold medal match as we are nearing the end of the Olympics in Milan. A fun Olympics so far. Providing wall-to-wall coverage. Update guesses Kansas State 8, Oklahoma State 60. Yeah, I had what, 82-62? I had 82-62. I'm okay with it. Maggie's going to take over for Vanna when she leaves. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm Melissa Tina Drobit. Yep. That's a good show. Haven't seen it in a while, but that's a good show. Some halftime stats for you. Leading the way for Kansas, Peterson with 20. No one else on either team is in double figures. Tiller with 8 for the Jayhawks. And leading the way for Oklahoma State is Roy with 6. Then a handful of others on 5. Danny Manning, he's an assistant now in Colorado. Manning is an assistant with the... playing the NBA for a while, and he's an assistant at Colorado right now. Yeah, Mike Wagner passed away. Absolute legend in that Steelers steel curtain. Yeah, Pearl's starting with Auburn this season. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. I don't think Pearl's got the chops. You know, it wouldn't surprise me either, Johnster. Would not surprise me. If you are a member, we have a lot of perks for being a member. One of them is that you get to use emojis in the chat to show us for other teams playing. We have Kansas and Oklahoma emojis. Next members-only Q&A stream, I should know because we do one each month. The next members-only stream is going to be... Oh, it is Vanderweight's birthday. I did not know that. Next members-only stream is going to be... I think we'll do on Tuesday. I think we're going Tuesday the 24th for the next members-only stream. Yeah. We'll do that. I'll go Tuesday the 24th for members only. Yeah, I noticed that, the avatar cap on that one. Yep, I noticed that one. I can tell it was Jenny right away. But Tuesday will be our members only stream around 6 o'clock. Arizona Buzzard 3? Oh boy. Come on, tries to Bailey going at 2? No. That'd be insane. With the character issues, that would be insane. Bailey's a good player, but no. No way. You can 43-29 your score. Make sure that like button, subscribe. We crossed 71,000 last night. We are on the road to 100K at this point. Guys, coming in hot so far. Over 10,000 views this stream across everything thus far. Making it one of the most watched college basketball streams on the channel. Appreciate you guys on that. You could, JP. Yeah, you could. Josh Hubbard, 35, Auburn, 33. Yeah, Virginia leading Georgia Tech in the half, 59-27. Only 32-point game. You know, it was 35. It's down to 32. They have a chance. They've got a chance. Not impossible. Yeah, Stoudemire has to go. Oh, my goodness. There's so much for Arizona BT and BYU. Up 7? No, that's not BT at all. No, not even close. Not even close. BYU's a good team. Obviously, I know Saunders the rest of the way. And just in the first half, which is... says a lot. Minneapolis closed things early. Yeah, Phoenix closes things early now, too. Everywhere in Phoenix closes pretty early compared to what you expect in the city. Before COVID, everything closed like 2 or 3 in the morning, and now it closes very early. Like, there is no... if I want to go to pizza Monday or Tuesday, unless I get Papa John's, there is nothing open. If I want to get pizza on a Monday or a Tuesday night, I say that because Viadella is only open Wednesday through Sunday. If I want to get pizza on a Monday or Tuesday night, outside of the chains like Papa John's and whatnot, there's nothing open at past 9 o'clock. Yeah, Aguilar, I don't know what he's doing. Yes, I'm going to go to the combine, but I also want to stay eligible for college. I want to go back to college. Which is why I'm going to the combine, so that I can show that I'm worthy of being in the pros. I'm sure scouts will love that. Not that he was going to get drafted before, but... yeah, Davis is safe for now, yeah. Yeah, Davis is definitely safe for now. He was on the bubble going in, but now I think it's safe. Yeah, and then the rest I would agree with, yep. Even Vegas closed things early now. Man. That's insane. You would think Vegas wouldn't. Because Vegas, the casinos, there are no clocks in the casinos. Wait, I didn't know it was a direct descendant of him. I knew he played BYU, obviously. I didn't realize it was a direct descendant of him. I never put 2 and 2 together because I thought it was just a pretty common name. That's crazy. I would never think Vegas would close things early. So they don't have clocks on the casinos for a reason. Like, no one knows what time it is in Vegas half the time. I see the suburbs like Carson City doing it. But yeah, COVID took away 24-hour Walmart. Oh, the strip. Okay, so yeah, the strip stuff stays open. Okay, that makes sense. So you're talking the outside. Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, we lost 24-hour diners and Walmarts after COVID. Like, diners in New York, they close at 10 o'clock now. Yeah, Willard's safe. Yep, Willard's definitely safe. He's done a heck of a job this year with Nova. He's done a heck of a job this year with him. Took out about money line plus 315 when they're down 10. Oh, nice. Nice. It's a good live bet, baby. Good live bet. Speaking of which, Sleeper, use my code HMA 100% deposit, $100 deposit up to $100. Player participants in combat, can he go back to college? I don't think. I think if he hires an agent, he can. But if he doesn't hire an agent, he can go back. Right, you don't have 24-hour Walmarts. You don't have. That was being like a North Carolina thing. Right, McDonald's 24 hours. Subway. I don't know if Subway was 24 hours. I was shocked when I went to Seattle. There was a store selling Mariners gear that closed at 4 p.m. local time. What? Before Mariners games even start? Doesn't make any sense. Why do you have a store that closes at 4 local time? Before Mariners game even starts. Yeah, the shoplifting, violence, a lot of crime happens after midnight. Because it's not like the most well-lit parking lot. Some of the things I did in college I didn't think twice about, but now I'm like, I would never make a midnight Walmart run. Back in college, I did like 1 a.m. midnight runs. 1 a.m. Walmart runs. Didn't think anything of it. Did 1 a.m. Walmart runs. And now I'm like, no way. Yeah, Hurley's hot right now. I mean, you can't go 12 years without winning a game in the main bracket of the tournament. Yeah, Drew is safe for life, obviously. Yeah, Miller's hot. Self, obviously, safe for life. And he's done a great job of Kansas team this year, because I don't know if he was safe for life before this year. I definitely saw the writing on the wall with how last year maybe the game passed him by to some extent, but no. No, last year was just a fluke. He's not scored 7.5 minutes. Oh my god, they're really going to lose to DePaul. Oh, man. And the 4K TV ready. Oh, boy. Yeah, Dawkins, we'll see on that one. We will see on Dawkins. Yeah, but Lutz is safe. Lutz is definitely safe. If State never sleeps, it's technically true of any big city. Someone over I thought as a kid that was looking for Chicago. Nope, it's New York. Chicago is Windy City. New York is a city that never sleeps. It is weird, like, the Oilers did win a Stanley Cup after they traded Gretzky, so it wasn't all bad. The Words of Heavens After Midnight, not to mention werewolves. There you go. More, but still, all good. Like, it's so... Like, it's weird, like, they made that trade and they still won without him. All I did was rank UConn and ranked St. John's. Good luck with that. Well, Creighton beat UConn, so, you know, Creighton beat UConn. It's not out of the realm of possibility at this point. Entirely, at least. Not likely, but not entirely out of the realm of possibility. About 5 minutes till we start the second half. 43-29 your score here. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. Yeah, of those ones, yeah, everyone's safe so far. Everyone's 100% safe. You got the game right now? Oh, man. Hopefully we're having a good time. Hopefully we're having a good time. 14-point game. Pearson won 20. He's on a tear right now. Hey, the name Windy City because it sounds derogatory? I don't think it's derogatory. It's more... It's windy. I don't know if it's derogatory, just... Or you think of a city on a lake where it's very windy. And also you have to remember, too, there was a WFL team that called the Chicago Winds. So, if it was derogatory, they would have named themselves the Winds. Yeah, Painter's safe, obviously. Cronin, I think Cronin's gone. I don't even think he's warm up. I think Cronin's gone. I think he lost the team. After what happened yesterday, I think he lost the team. Cronin, I think, is gone. I would have said warming up. But now, after yesterday, I think he's gone. Pirates 8-8 comments for 4 to play. 12 minutes still in play. There you go. For some hot air serving local politicians. Yeah, that's everywhere for politicians. UConn needs to exact revenge on St. John's and win the Big East to get a 1 seed. Yep, they got to run the table. They got a 1. UConn's going to run the table. With that schedule, it's not looking pretty right now. UCLA misses the dance. Fact. I'm going fact. Gowdy? Oh, he's high on the list. Top 10? Top 10? Yeah, Pope is safe for now, but his seat could get warm not this season, but next season. ChatGPT, pretty unhinged. Pretty unhinged. 1 minute game time until the 4K tweet drops. Oh, boy. That's a city on the lake. Yep. Yeah, Moses warming up. Beard's obviously safe. Barnes is obviously safe. Yeah. Like ejecting your own player because he was trying to make a play like what? Yeah, and it was just a common foul. I mean, I didn't think much of it. He got the ball. It looked worse in real time than it actually was. I mean, he got the ball. That was not a dirty. You didn't undercut him. That was... You can't preach that you want guys to hustle and they're not hustling, and then you eject your own guy when he hustles. You say makes it ends, is Cronin gone? There could be a mass exodus in the portal. I still think he could get gone. I was just about to say that, David. I was just about to say that. I got the tweet of that. Now it went 11 OTs, and then the 12th they had to move to 3-on-3 for the OT 12. Man, that is an insane amount of hockey to play. God, yes. Karaoke said this got highlight last night. Yes, it was. That was an insane. How much hockey is that for U12? How many minutes is that? What was that, 5 hours on the ice? Yeah, it should not have been a flagrant. I thought it was a regular common foul. This game is at Oklahoma State. So I think with Cronin being gone, when is Cronin gone? I think by the end of the season. The problem is that I think there's going to be a mass exodus in the portal. People are going to leave left, right, center. No one's going to want to play for Cronin anymore. So I think even if they make it, unless they win a game in the tournament, I think he's gone. Talk the whole game? Yes, I do. Yep, I do announcing through the entire game. Yep. If the Jets win the Super Bowl, I'll quit the NFL. The Jets win the Super Bowl this year, I'm done. I'm like, you know what? You got a funny way of working things out, football gods. Yeah, 110 minutes of hockey right there. No, because the OT periods were 20 minutes. No, they changed it to 10 minutes, 3-on-3. They changed it to 10 minutes, 3-on-3. According to as long as he's winning, he's not winning, though. Yeah, Dobbs to the Bills. I wouldn't hate it. I would not hate that at all. And you said that, too. Yep. They're not winning. Like, UCLA is not really winning right now. UCLA is hanging on by a thread. I know they're 17-9, but they're probably going to finish 500 in conference play. Well, they missed the tournament right now. UCLA is one of them. Have the record the Jets win the Super Bowl this year. The Jets win this year. Yeah, I'll retire. Yep. The Jets win the Super Bowl this year with Aaron Glenn as the coach. Who else is who will miss that's in? I think everyone in the Mountain West that doesn't win the championship. And Mountain West is probably a two-bid league at this point. Oh, you know, that was not running the Sponsoring Attacks. That was running the 80s. All right, back in the way here. 87% around with Kansas to win this one. Anyone else? I got to think about that one. 43-29. Kansas going right to left. Oklahoma State left to right. Here we go. Crossing over here is Council on the right side. Gives it up top to White. He'll try a three, but an offensive foul before the three goes in. Spend the night in the motel. There you go. Oh, even Utah State. I think two teams get in the Mountain West. Georgia's out, I think. Georgia's out. I think Georgia's done. I'm not a Mike White guy. Down low, nice feed down low. On the near side, gets his man there, gets Tiller in the air, and Fala gets the easy layup. And Oklahoma State, only down by 12. Starting to come back a little bit. A lot of work to do, but it's manageable at this point. I'm assuming they won't. Yeah, D-backs were different, though. D-backs were a team that was 500 the year before. The Jets were, as it's a steal there, and they going in transition, layup blocked by Tiller. USC, TCU Santa Clara, in, I think. USA double gold. I think USA men lose to Canada, USA women win tomorrow. Send a shootout? Oh, man. Like, Mad Dog, that was a team that had to win 4 games out of 5, which is possible. That's not the same as the Jets with Aaron Glenn and no quarterback. Now, Grant, I don't know who the quarterback's going to be. Obviously, if, let's say, the Jets make a trade for Josh Allen for some reason, like, I won't be like that. 3 ball from the right, from the far side, can't get it. No foul. So Miller went to the ground, but Clary gets it up top, goes up top to Fala. Give it off on the far side, then sits a pick on the right side. Dumping it down low, Roy to Fala, trying to post up one-on-one, no help defense at all. Too easy. McDowell, 6'5", Fala, 6'10", no help defense. How can a curling team lose the gold medal game? They'll touch the final stone. Yeah, QC World Championship. Up top here, Baduga. Sets the pick on the left side for giving off to Council. Council on the left side, kicks it out. Corner 3, McDowell. Can't get it. Misses short. Pirates scored 5 points in the final 5.5 minutes. Man. 3 ball circles out. Can't get it. Jesus, everyone needs offense. Yep. So that works for Dobbs. That works. Pearson, bad pass. Stays in play, though, on the near side, left side. White will get it. from the right elbow will now fade away, and that one misses short, grazes the front of the rim, and Kansas can't buy a bucket right now. Driving here is Miller. Miller up top. Coleman driving, finger roll, can't get it. Tight defense, Badunga gets the board and feeds it down the right side. Now open here, McDowell extra pass, corner three, White, and that's too long. Badunga gets the board, feeds it out. 3-ball, Peterson open on the right side, got it, he's up to 23. Sixth three-pointer of the game. Last one to go through, JP. But those three teams I'm going to say are in. Those three teams, I'll say they're in for now. Coleman, down low on the far side, trying to post him on Badunga. And now double teamed. Help defense comes. Foul. Gets it and one. Fala. Even as the help defense came and he fell down, got the finger roll. Yeah, games should not go 13 overtimes. No, for the kids, they should not. No, 1 OT, maybe 2, and then a shootout. One team says bad, so never retire. Will UCF be in? No. I don't think UCF's getting in. They're starting to fall off a little bit as of late. Well, how about this, Rakujo? It's like, everyone on the Simpsons episode where, like, I'm not taking the power plant team, and then Burns buys everyone. I'm like, okay, well, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit different. Fala up to double figures and knocks down the free throw, cuts it to a 10-point game. For KFC, all good, Gene. Take it down the left side. Here is Council. Council out wide on the right side. To Jackson. Up top, Badunga. Moving around Council. Out wide, right side, fakes the three. Now looking to drive here, Jackson. Layup, floating away. Got it. Yeah, if you said Mrs. Dawkins to be gone, I think he survives one more year. One more pizza. I just had pizza beforehand. So we're not pizza eligible tonight because I had pizza in between the games. Follow. Now on the far side, Clary. Clary gives it off Miller. Dumping it down low on the far side. Trying to work on Badunga and now kicks it back up top. Back down low, one-on-one. Fala, blocked by Badunga. And Kansas has numbers if they want to go quick. Will go near side. Tries a three. Jackson got it. Jackson transition three on the near side of the block by Badunga. 15-point game. Now Clary on the near side. We'll go to the far side. Feeds out to the far corner. Coleman. Trying to work on Taylor. Working the baseline. Spins around at the low block. Now Lowe's back up top. Open. Can't get it. His follow from three. But then rebound back to Oklahoma State. The two-handed slam. The putback by Coleman. Kraft fired both men's women's basketball coach of the season. I'm going to say yes. Definitely men's, I think. I'd be surprised if the men's coach doesn't get fired. Women, I'm not sure, but men definitely. On the right side here, Taylor. Down low, working the baseline. White. Back on the right side, resend the play. White crossover pick on the right side. White looking to drive. Puts up the high. Wild layup. Can't get it. Tight defense there by the Cowboys. Rebound on the play. Goes for Coleman. He'll take it down. Feeds it to Roy. And it goes off his foot. Roy was trying to feed it to the far corner. Went off his foot on the pass. I never go around microwavable breakfast bowls. Nope. Hammock. I mean, I don't know. How is he going to do? It's always interesting when you've been a head coach for that long, how you do as an assistant. Like, how do you do responding to authority? I don't know. 4 years, $48 million? Oh, that's underpaying it. That's underpaying him. He's going to get more than that. With the way the cap is in this class, Christian Kirk got way more than that. That was 5 years ago. Dobbs is getting way more than that. I think you can get him at that price. You run and don't look back. De'Ami Brown got $10 million a year. De'Ami Brown and Tutu Atwell got $10 million. Dobbs is not getting 12. Who's in Central Florida, Georgia, UCLA? Man, I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I'll have to really look at the bracketology tonight. For all they past College World Series, Women's College World Series, and Men's Basketball Conference Tournament. Conference Tournament. Definitely Conference Tournament. Definitely Conference Tournament. The Omaha would be fun. Omaha would be a lot of fun. 51-38 your score. Peterson with 23. Kansas struggling from the field as of late after starting 14 for 24. They're just 5 for their last 19, but still up by 13 points. No, Star Trek thing be wrong. Sometimes, yeah, someone's going to overpay. Especially because you have to remember, it's a weak wide receiver class. He's the best receiver on the market. He is by far the best receiver on the market in free agency. Who else is there? We're assuming Pickens is going to get franchised and then signed with the Cowboys. So he's off the market. Evans coming off the injury. He's old. He's on the older side of things. So the market's going to be heavily inflated for a guy like Dobbs. Look, we don't need a receiver. I take 4 years, $48 million for Dobbs. If the Jags could get Dobbs for 4 years, $48 million, and we don't even need a receiver, I would take that in a heartbeat. It's like Dante Moncrief, I think, where the Jaguars got like 3 years, $39 million. That was a decade ago. That was Dante Moncrief. I'm not mistaken, that was his contract. Right? What was Moncrief's contract? I might think of someone else. He's only got a 1-year deal with the Jags. I don't know who I'm thinking of. It's like Gabe Davis? I might think of Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis got a lot, yeah. Cowboys came with Shields. Pickens, they'll franchise him. And then they would trade him probably in July. And Moncrief was 1 year. I think it was, Gabe Davis was that, the 3-year. Surprised to play that many OTs? Me too. Surprised they don't put a stop to that. All right, on the left side, now feeds it out wide on the right side behind the arc. Council up top for McDowell. Checking for the first time to set McDowell up top. Open for 3 is White. Not going to take a second try. Double down for Madunga. Madunga gets behind. Follow on the right side. Kicks it back up top. Pump fake on the 3. White driving. Finger roll with the contact. Can't get it. No foul. And it falls for Coleman. Coleman looking to go coast to coast. Coleman poked away. But fouled by McDowell. 71 total. For what team? Oklahoma State, yeah. Kansas, absolutely not. They have a Just a Gigolo? It does not. I wish it did. I love that song. But they don't have any David Lee Roth. They have Van Halen. They don't have David Lee Roth. Yeah, I would think 2 OTs max and then shootout. I must have to remember the workers, too. The workers there. It would suck for the league. Like, you have to remember, too, like, the league does not make money. A lot of money. You're paying the refs and the concession workers by the hour. So it makes it that much tougher. They got to have a good offseason. Yep, they got to do well defensively. But doing good. But the offense is fine. They bring back Pickens. On the left side here, Jackson. By the free throw line, looks for the alley-oop from Badunga, and gets it. Badunga on the alley-oop. 7 OTs in a computer game. Wow. It's back up to a 15-point game. We have James Hetfield. There you go for the table. There you go. Coleman. Bounce pass down low. Gets around Badunga on the far side. Blocked shot Badunga once again, but gets it back. And that one's good for Ahmed, who had 2 fouls in the first half. Ooh, order in the NL West. Flip-flop Giants and D-backs, and that's what I think. 4 or 6 more. That sounds about right, yeah. That sounds maybe a little bit on the lower side, but that sounds more fair. Foul there, first Oklahoma State. I think it's going to be probably 4 years, $80 million. I think it's going to be a 480 deal. Probably 4 for 80. I'm just going to jump at Naps. I didn't know that. I don't even know what Bill Knapp says, so. Yeah, I flip-flopped the Giants. I think they're going to finish third. D-backs finish fourth. Too many question marks with their bullpen. Bad pass off the inbound. Goes out of play, but still staying with the Jayhawks. Yep, me too, yep. I think Arizona's fourth. Fowler tried to keep that one in. Went to the stands, but couldn't do it. Now back to Kansas. 3 ball. Right side. Corner 3. Number 3 for 3. Trey White got it. Keep trying. Don't smile. Well, he has not lived in Michigan in years. 3 ball. Coleman up top. Misses it short. Council gets the board. Taking it down. Gives it off on the far corner on the right side. McDowell. Back up top of the logo, pick on the left side, set by White. Now feeds it to around the pick and roll. Finger roll on the left side. Can't get it. Coleman gets the board. For the Cowboys, he'll slow things down on the far side. Now it's Clary. Feeds it out wide. Coleman Dumps it down low to Fala. Fala gives it back to Coleman. Give and go. Can't get it on the layup there, but doing against the board once again. Now down the right side, here go the Jayhawks up by 16. Cross it over. Kicks it out. Corner three on the right side. McDowell open, but can't get it. White gets the easy board, though. Back to McDowell, and back with the logo it goes for Council. Council. Pick by Madunga on the left side. Trying for the pick and roll. Not there, so it's pick on the right side. Goes back for three. White got it up top. Back-to-back threes for White, and it's up to a 19-point game. And the Cowboys need a timeout to talk things over. The Cowboy team go 1, 2, 3. Yep. How are you going down actually? Yeah, I'd say probably like 4 years 80 is what I think it's going to be. But 64 sounds more reasonable. Definitely more reasonable. White, he's up to 10 after back-to-back threes. The second player on the Jayhawks in double figures. And the Jayhawks lead by 19. As Oklahoma State calls a timeout 7 minutes in to the second half. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. If you like what you see, the like button, subscribe. Endless free time and zero income myself. Oof. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find there's something. There's always places looking to hire. Depends on what job you want, but there's always skills you can pick up online too. That's Cowboys fans who haven't really hated the Cowboys like everyone else. That makes sense. 59, 40 or score again. $10 more gets your name on the LED board. Stream froze? Refresh. I don't have anything, but something happened? Refresh. We should be okay now if something did happen. And 59-40 your score. Last 6 points come from behind the arc with White. Yeah, that was, yeah. If froze refresh, we should be okay now. We should be okay to go now. Got Olympic coverage tomorrow. High Point, Asheville at night. And Olympic coverage, USA, Canada, women's hockey. Should be a ton of fun. What time does that start? 1 o'clock Eastern time? I think 1 o'clock Eastern time on that one. Help us on the road to 100K. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Does help us out a ton on here. Try to grow this community even more. Oklahoma State, 2 timeouts left. Back-to-back threes by White, who was struggling before that. Was 0 for 3 from 3 before that, and just 2 for 9 from the field. Never lost confidence in his shot. Got some good looks. Wide open. And White, the 41% three-point shooter, making it a 19-point game. We all had them for the money line. Each team lost by 3 or less. Oof. That's rough. On the near side here, Vukovic. Checking for the first time in the set. Vukovic will go up top to Fala. Fala. Back by the logo to Miller. Picking the left side set by Fala. Miller feeds it down on the baseline. Off the foot kick ball. Off Tiller's foot. Trying to feed back into the paint. So stay with Oklahoma State. Clock resets back to 20. Playing Blue Jackets, the first round loss. Remember the tweet afterwards. That was incredible. Post up here on the far side. Now puts it up. Blocked. Blocked by Tiller. Vukovic can't get it to go. And down the right side, here goes Kansas. They'll feed out. Fakes the pass to the corner. Great move by Jackson. Jackson. Underhanded feed to Tiller in the restricted area. Easy bucket in the paint. 21-point game. Yeah, 3 years 36, so we have to get 4 years 70 and 5. Yeah, 4 years 70 I think will be reasonable for him. 4 years 80 I think is what he's going to get. Clary, pick on the right side, set by Fala. Up top it goes on the far side for Roy. 8-0 run here for the Jayhawks. Roy, crossing over. Now by the elbow, goes back up top. Fala open for 3, got it. Stops the 8-0 run. You have a side team? Ooh. Well, the Niners are a good side team to have. They do win a lot. Up top here, White. Gives off to McDowell. McDowell pick on the right side. Set gives off on the right side. Back up top for Tiller. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson double teamed up top. Will feed it back on the right side. Now crossover on the clock. Looking to drive on the third block on the left side. Poked away. Council can't get it. Now outlet pass. Miller. Layup. Got it. Fast break points there, down to 16. I don't have second favorite teams. I only have the Jaguars, and that's it. I have teams I hate more than others. But, like, second teams, I'm not a second team guy at all. Tiller. McDowell. From the right elbow. Tries to pass, poked away. Stay there with White. Goes on the right side here. Crossover, picking the left side, set by White. Crossover up top is Jackson. Jackson, step back three. That one grazes the front of the rim and misses short, out of bounds. Under 67? I can see it. We go the under 12 timeout. Steelers fall the S6? I don't think so. No. I don't think they do. I'm not betting against Oklahoma in anything with that. I'm not betting against Oklahoma with anything. You always 267 right now at 45. So we'll do some math on that one. 45 points in about 29 minutes. Coming out to 1.55 points per minute. Multiply that by 40. They're on pace for 62. So you're okay right now. They're on pace for 62. Obviously, it's not comfortable yet, but you're on pace for 62. So close score yesterday. Could have turned 7 to 1,000. Oh, man. That would have been nice. With the under 12 timeout, Power's the most hated team. For you, that makes sense. For you. We got Jamari with a dot with a 2. Appreciate you, man. Pierce get hurt. No, he'll just out. He was at 23. He just was out that last shift. But he'll probably come back in. So, I don't think there was nothing noticeable with him. With an injury. I think he just went out for a little bit. Just a regular old shift change. He was out a couple minutes ago, so. I would think he's coming back in soon. I did not see anything that would lead me to think he got injured. Ooh, Byron sell. Okay, well, house stores buy. Good graces sell, rent nobody's son. But they're all really good songs. But house store's an easy buy on that one. Appreciate the tour, Jamari. Appreciate the tour, man. Right, it's not a sure thing, right? It's not a sure thing with that. No, not at all. Not at all. Right, of course, most of him is a Michigan fan. Makes sense. 61-45 your score. Yeah, I'll let you know if Peterson gets back in there. Right now... You know, Pearson's still on the floor, but... They haven't benched anything on the broadcast. They haven't shown him on the bench. Again, I think just a regular old substitution. So, Peterson's okay from what I can tell. Peterson is more than okay, Jamar. I appreciate you a ton on the tour. Appreciate you, man. Back on the way here. Oklahoma State take it down, going left to right. It's Clary. He gives it off up top to Coleman. Coleman. And they will get a moving screen offensive foul on Miller. Team's second. So turnover on the play. Back to Kansas with 10:39 to go. Right, in basketball, clearly most despised because Ohio State does very little. Pretty close. There you go. Need a cash. Is a cash? We'll see. I want to cut if it does. Crossover here up top of the local council. Feeds to Baduga on the right elbow. Baduga, layup. Can't get the tip in though from White. Got it. On the tip in. Back up to an 18-point game. Sorry, girlfriend, you're a loser? Oh, man, you're not a loser. Driving here now. Kicks out to the near side. Fakes the corner 3. Coleman now will try the corner 3 as he gets some separation on Tiller, but can't get it. Rebound though by Oklahoma State on the far side. Deep 3. Got it. Roy. Deep 3 on the far side. That's a 15-point game. Drink 3 more beers. There you go. 10 minutes to go. 15-point game for the 3 by Roy on the far side. Up top here for Jackson. Jackson. Crossover on the right side, trying to get by Miller. He looks to drive inside from the second block. Foul, and he'll go line shooting 2. Marco Jackson at the line. The 77% free throw shooter. He'll take 2. Just give him 3 points? No, that was a deep 3. That was a deep 3. Jackson. First free throw. Got it. St. Mary's up by 5 on Seattle. They got to win that game. Got to win that game to keep their outlaw tropes alive. You beat team 34-0? You're pretty good. Second free throw good. $17-point game. Up top it goes for Fala. Fala sits back on the right side after giving it off to Roy. Roy driving, finger roll on the right side, fouled. He'll shoot 2. Game's over for college basketball, pretty much. 4th foul on Kansas. 2 free throws coming up here for Roy. Averaging about 18 per game this season. Single figures here, only 2 for 10 from the field. Held him in check, but chance here to get to double figures here at the free throw line. There comes a certain point where we go from hatred to respect and greatness. Oh, they were good in football at one point. KU was good in football. First free throw was good. Back in the late 2000s, they were good. They had a chance to go to the BCS championship. They had a real chance. I mean, they made the Orange Bowl. First one is good. Clary checks out. Point spread again. Come on, Kansas. It's a 16-point game. Got it. Well, they're not known for football, but they were good at football at one point. Yo, 7, they were good. Half-court trap, and we'll break it with ease. Council, holding by the logo. Feed out one on the right side, pump fake on the 3. Now crossing over here is Jackson. Jackson, layup, foul, he'll shoot 2. It's 4 on Oklahoma State. And Jackson goes back to the free throw line where he was 2 for 2 last time. With 9:09 to go. I'm pretty sure you guys tune in. First one, got it. You have jayhawks 26. I think that's okay. I think you'll be okay there. Second one here for Jackson. Got it. 4 for 4 over the last minute against Jackson at the line. And now up top, the near side, Coleman now driving to the far side, layup, can't get it. Tight defense, Taylor gets his arm out there. And rebound goes for Kansas Council. Near corner for Jackson, back to Council. Up top it goes for White. White on the left side now kicks out to the right side. In the corner, Badunga now. Sets a pick, I forget about the Council on the right side, looking for the alley-oop to Badunga, too high on that one. Too much mustard on that pass. Roy gets it, outlet pass, and the finger roll in transition, easy layup there for Coleman. 67-52. Yeah, almost 3-on-3 OT. I mean, 3-on-3 is fun. You're guaranteed points there. I'm fine with playoffs 5-on-5, but 3-on-3 for regular season, just keep doing it. I would love it. You adopt 6-8 million? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see on that. I know. I get you on that one, Hip Clip. I get you. Up top, Badunga by the free throw line. Badunga looks for the alley-oop. Way too high on that pass to White. Usually it's Badunga on the receiving end of the alley-oop, not the throwing end. And that's why, because that was not a good pass as White was making that baseline cut. 3 ball on the far side. Roy, way too much on that one. His struggles from the field continue with a rebound there by Fala, and he gets fouled on the near side on the low block. 2 free throws coming up in the under 8 timeout for Fala and the Cowboys when we get back. 67-52 your score, under 8 to go. 2 free throws coming up for Oklahoma State after the commercial break. Right, I can't root for the Chiefs. No, I get that. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us out a ton on the channel. So we try to grow this community even more. Sure, Navy has just clinched the Patriot League regular season title in college basketball. So, Navy, the first regular season conference champion that we know of. Over 24 time around the second. All right. The TV would never want that, no. No, the players, yeah. Players also. So we're on the water still. They got 2 free throws coming up. So if you're looking at the under 67 on that, and they've scored 1.6 points per minute. Multiply that by 4. They're on pace for 65, but again, 2 free throws coming up. So you have to sweat this one out. You're definitely going to have to sweat this one out for under 67. You have 4 years, $76 million. That sounds about right for Dubs. That sounds about right. Hopefully, Chiefs keep losing, same Mount Doom. Hopefully, if they've had enough success, I'm okay with that. Them losing for a while, I'm more than okay with that. Do the Pats anymore? I mean, 12 Super Bowls. I mean, I do not like the Pats. Also, knock the Jags out of the playoffs like every single time. So. As of 11 in the 4th. Oh, man. Good for Hudson. Good for her. All right. Back on our way here in just a little bit. $67.52. So bonus for the Cards of 06 World Series? Makes sense. Yep. Don't lose like this. 2 free throws here for Fala coming up. The redshirt senior from Iran. First one. Gets it. Nowadays unhittable? I don't know. With Diggs and I would say May is fine. Vrabel's fine. Diggs. Barmore. Second free throw. Got it. 2 for 2. Down to a 13-point game. Don't hit the Giants. Start having the Dodgers run over the team. That is odd. I would have thought you hit the Giants. Follow up to 17 points. Averaging about 14 per game this season. On the right side it goes. Now back up top for White. White gives it off on the right side. Still no Peterson in. He's been on the bench for a while. Again, I'm not sure why, but Peterson has not been on for a while. Jackson gives it off. Extra pass to the left side corner. 3. Rosario checking in for the first time. And the freshman knocking that one down. Just 23% from 3 this season. Saw corner 3 and got it. Yeah, so Pearson under Rosario is, I'm not sure what's up with Pearson. 3 ball on the far side. Miller, that one clanks out. Rebound by Badunga. Next 4 streams. Ooh. It digs it and Barmore. Next 4 streams. You can hate Kraft too. Up top it goes Jackson. Jackson near side for White. White back up for Badunga. Badunga. Feeds it left side to Tiller. Tiller driving inside. Layup there with the contact. Can't get it. Second chance as he gets it back in the restricted area. Feeds it to Rosario on the right side. Resets by the point with 7 to go. Pick a left side by Badunga. Tiller. Up to a double-double in the first of his career. Alley-oop. And Badunga gets the layup to go on the pass from Tiller. Next 4 streams, I can tell you, High Point Asheville, USA Canada gold medal match, and then both semifinal matches on Friday for hockey, and then Miami, Ohio basketball later that night. Clary, up top for Coleman. Dumps it down low on the near side. Spins around with the baseline. Fala, working on Madunga on the right side, on the far side. Gets his man in the air, and the layup is good. He's up to 19. Leading scorer of this game for the Cowboys. 6.5 to go. 16-point game. What's up, college freshmen start? High school freshmen don't. High school freshmen are still going through puberty. That's why. Stolen away. Badunga loses the handle. Outlet pass. Coleman layup. Can't get it. Blows the layup. Rebound, though, by Miller. And he'll reset the play. Miller working the baseline. Guarded by Rosario. And then the feed there. Trying to get it to Coleman. Can't do it as Badunga gets the steal. I probably got Minson. Don't want to risk it. Makes sense. Maybe because I was expecting to win the World Series, but Giants were always heavily favored. Yeah, they were heavily favored that year, yep. Cross it over. Now looking to drive by the free throw line. Jackson gives it off. From the left elbow, fouled. Shooting 2 is White. Fouled by Clary. Team's 5th. I want to cut if they don't slump. If they don't, I want to cut of this. Yeah, but that's probably why. High school freshmen, a lot of them are still going through puberty. That changes things a lot. Kansas City's got Burger King points? Okay. I'm not a Burger King guy, but... First one here for White. 86% at the line. First free throw good. How's it going, John? Appreciate you tuning in. Time worse fight? Not really. Not that I know of. Second free throw. We have under 6.5 too? Oh, man. Could get the double. Oh, now I really want to cut of this. Now I really want to cut of this. Second free throw. White. Got it. 2 for 2 that trip. 18-point game. It's going to help you as I don't think Oklahoma State's in position that they're going to be fouling. So quick possessions, if that makes sense. Clary takes it down here. Gives it up at the elbow on the near side for Fala. Fala. Going to go back up top and does for Coleman. Coleman. Cross it over. Now pulls up from the free throw line. And it clanks out. Circles out. Tiller on the defense. Out of play. Staying with Oklahoma State, though. I'm going to say the Aztecs sweating. He knocked the Mountain Dew off the coffee table. Oh, wow. That is really exciting. That is really exciting. But I don't think it should be. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. But Pearson's going to go top 3. Question is obviously his desire to play. That's obviously his big question. Up top it goes, off the inbound. Double teamed here. Now waves on the double team. Jackson trying to guard on the near side. Kicks it out. Crotty for 3. Way not open and way too deep on the near side. That one's nowhere close. That was just a jacked up 3 for some reason with Crotty. Crotty's only 34% from 3 anyways. Rosario, up top it goes for White. Near side, left side for Jackson. Working the baseline, kicks it out. Rosario fakes the 3 and looks to drive inside. Kicks it up top to Council. Pick on the left side, set back to Rosario, goes to Council. Council driving on the right side, fades away from the second block, and that one goes out. Fala gets the board. Now down the near side here in transition, Roy working the baseline, double team, Euro step, layup, got it. Just his 3rd field goal of the game, but it cuts it to 74-58 with 4:20 to go. Louisville football. Gotta figure out the quarterback situation. Obviously gotta figure out the quarterback situation. Because Miller Moss saying that. Let's do 16 of Vanny. Oh, wow. Patrick Pearson, Hall, very good. I would not go Hall of Fame on that one. Foul there, reaching foul. As going to the ground is Tiller. Team 6th. Yeah, I think he's Hall of very good. Great player, but I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. Can't put Peterson again, need the under to hit. You know, Pearson has not played since about the 15-minute mark. So... back on the way here up top. White. Gives it off. Badunga up top. Weaving it around Council. Council crossover. Pick on the left side by Badunga. Now on the left side. 7 on the shot clock. Council by the free throw line. Trying to post up here with 4. Fades away with 3. And gets the friendly roll. Oh, wow. That's a big upset hip clip. That's a big one. 18-point game. 3:40 to go. Timeout is called by Oklahoma State. Lutz takes his third timeout with 3:37. Takes us to the under 4. 76-58, Kansas on cruise control as Oklahoma State looks poised to lose their 4th straight game. Good quarterback last 3 years. How good are we? I think you win at least one ACC title. I definitely think at least one ACC title. All good, Hippo. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. $76-58 your score. Arizona by 16. Oh, man. What's happening right now? Under 4 timeout. Under 4 timeouts. So we have a stoppage here. But 76-58. You're looking at 67.5 for the under on that. Let's see. We've played about 37 minutes. Multiply across 40. They're on pace for 63 right now. So Oklahoma State's on pace for 63. Now, granted, Kansas hit the backup sit at the very end. Final 2 minutes, let's say. But we will see. But right now, we just have a stoppage in the action. I appreciate all you guys soon. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. How do you sell for that? For on pace? Well, it's 40 minutes in a game. So you just divide the number of points they've scored by the number of minutes they played so far, then multiply that number by 40. Yeah, Northern Illinois head coach looking to become a Scouts running back coach. I get why he left, because he was not that good at NIU, and also he was frustrated with the way college football was going, with the portal and everything. But it's always interesting when you've been an authority figure for so long and now you're underneath someone. That's always very interesting. I don't know how that's going to work. So he was a head coach for a while. It's one thing if you're a coach for like 2 or 3 years and then you have to go back to being under someone, but he was in charge of everything for nearly a decade at NIU. Not that he was that good at NIU, but now you're going back under in a position like that. I don't know how it's going to work. Marquette up on St. John's. Oh, man. Big East just kill each other right now today. $18-point game, 3.5 to go. Kansas dominant down low tonight. 7 block shots. They're winning in points in the paint. They're +7 in blocks. And here we go, back underway. Post up on the far side, kicks it up top. Coleman drives. Foul from behind, shooting 2. Foul by White. Did it end? The commercial break ended, yeah. But 2 free throws coming in for Coleman with 3:25 to go. Here's one off of Max Ellis 30 and then start run off the Notre Dame win. Yep. So 2 free throws here for Coleman for the Cowboys. First one rattles in. He's got 6 points. He's averaging about 6.5 per game this season, so right on his season average. Second free throw here. That one too strong, but he gets his own board, and Coleman will kick it back up top by the point. Extra pass, 3 ball near side. Crotty can't get it too strong. Rebound falls for Kansas. And they'll take it down the right side here with Council. 76-59 for the missed free throw. And the missed three-pointer. White. Virginia underrated? Yes, I'd say so. Council. 3 to go. Pick on the right side, step up Baduga. Feeds it near side. Open. Rosario. He's got 1 today. Can't get a second. Too wide. Coleman gets the board. Coleman. Gives it off. Deep 3 for Roy. And he's got it on the far side. Roy had to go with that one. A very deep three. Down to a 14-point game. Now trapped in the corner. Kansas will call a timeout. Just Roy's 4th field goal of the game, but he's up to 16 points. And Kansas calls a timeout as they're trapped in the corner. 76-62 with 2:35 to go in the second half. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton. Roy, a deep three from well past NBA range. Stepped outside for a moment to confirm it's foggy there. Oh, man. It was raining in Phoenix today. It's been weird today. It was raining in Phoenix for the first time in a while. Like, we don't get rain out here. Very rarely, I should say. I just let him score. I mean, that was a deep three. That was like a 35-foot three. Biggest crush shot wasn't the World Series, but it was the Ortiz Grand Slam. That makes sense, yeah. Right, because that was the moment you just knew it was over. So off the timeout. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. I appreciate you a ton, Slump. Yep, I appreciate you a ton on that one. Pensacola, Pepsi-Cola? I did not think that. Yeah, everything I'm going to do some OT, yep. What's some rain in Phoenix for today? Oh, it's been a while. Hasn't rained this month, I don't think. It's been a bit. And we go live for a ton of games, Slump. We go live for Olympics, college basketball, college football, NFL, MLB, World Baseball Classic, World Cup. We go live for everything. Foul there in Oklahoma State on the full court press. Council tries to break it and draws the foul. 1-1 coming up here. Going to sleep. We lost the under 66. I don't know that just yet. You might have to sweat it out, but that's not going to help that they fouled and now it's a 1-1. Computer flights. Man, everything's a computer flight, technically. 1-1. First one's good for Council. Second one for Council, too strong. Rebound by Fala. Outlet pass, way too strong. Did he step out of bounds? He did not. Stayed in play. Roy gets it back. Roy now. I don't see Peterson out there. Peterson is not out there. Fade away from the far block on the right, on the far side. Got it. Coleman. 13-point game. 2:11 to go. Trapped here. Foul. 1-1 coming up here for Jackson. The problem now is that these are quick possessions. The problem now is that Kansas is going to have some really quick possessions. So they're not going to be draining the clock. We were playing with house money that season. Oh, yeah. 06, no one expected that. 1-1 here for Jackson. First free throw. Off the rim and in. $14-point game. Team was stacked in 2012. Look, it's so competitive every game. Yeah. That was not a great series. That was a really bad World Series. Second free throw. Jackson. Got it. 2 for 2. 15-point game. And now Oklahoma State going down. 2 minutes to go. Clary. Out wide on the far side for Coleman. Coleman up top. Fala. Gives it off by the logo for Roy. Roy out wide on the right, on the far side. Crotty working the baseline. Bounce pass behind. 3 ball open. Too short. Rebound though falls for the Cowboys for the moment. Layup foul. He'll shoot 2. Fala going back to the free throw line. The 06 Cards, I think they were like 84. They were not a good team that made it. They were like the worst team to win the World Series. They were the 87 Twins. So going back to the free throw line is Fala. Again, the offensive rebound. It's 4 on Badunga. First free throw is good. 1:45 to go. Second one here for the big man. Fala gets it. Yeah, 2011 Giants. Yeah, that's a good comparison. The Cards were very slow at the end of the season. Giants were starting to pick up speed. Double team to the corner. Can he get rid of it? Travel. Cannot get rid of it. Jackson was pinned in the corner. And we got called for the travel. Oklahoma State's going to get it right back. Twelfth turnover on the Jayhawks today. Above their season average. 83 and 79, yep. Is it sweat out? Yep. This is a sweat. This is definitely a sweat. It's not looking good right now, though. It's not looking good. I will definitely be the first to admit it. It's not looking good for you. Yeah, Jeremy Fears, yeah, he's a bit dirty. He definitely plays a little bit dirty. Yeah, 6,465 points. Yeah, that's a lot of points. Fakes the catch and shoot 3 off the inbound. Now we'll try the 3. Roy, that's an air ball. So no harm off the travel. Tiller gets it, and Council will take it down. I don't think Oklahoma State's fouling. Not yet, at least. So on the right side here, Kansas with it. Arizona by 12. Yeah, I think they're going to win this one. Yeah, BYU's a completely different team, obviously, without Saunders. On the right side, 8 on the clock. Council up top for Jackson. Jackson, 4 on the clock, 3. He'll try a 3 off the dribble. That one, no good. Well too long. Rebound, the play goes for Roy down the near side. Roy going coast to coast, lose the handle. Clean strip there. And Kansas gets it with a minute to go. And they'll hold it here. No foul by the Cowboys. As Kansas going to win this one. The only question at this point is the over-under. Council holding it at half court. The Katie Files, I love it. Council. Pick on the left side, Sipa Badunga. Council, 7 on the clock. Out wide, extra pass in the right corner. Goes to Tiller. Tiller posts up 3 on the clock. Feeds it to the Big 12 logo. White's got it. 81-66. We'll try the outlet pass. Finds Ahmed. Kicks it out. Corner 3 near side. Crotty got it. Crotty got the corner 3 on the near side. To get to 69. Shot clock turned off. They're not going to foul. So that'll be your final score. 81-69 your final. Crotty with the final points of the game for the Cowboys. But Kansas led this one wire to wire. Peterson with 23 in just 18 minutes of action, thanks to 20 in the first half. And the Jayhawks avenged the loss to Iowa State. Oklahoma State, their 4th straight loss. And they dropped to 4-9 in conference play and 16-10 on the season. Kansas, number 8 in the country. They go to 20-6. Their 9th win in their last 10 games. Alrighty. 81-69 your final. Q scores like 85? Well, no, they did not, because they just ran out that clock. What did I say at the start of this game it was going to be? What did I say? 82-62? Just got excited that's not score. I thought I found 69.5, though. I thought you were fine with 69.5. Like, obviously the 67 didn't work, but you got the 69 at least. So you hit on one of them. I don't know how much you had on them, but you hit on one of them. Yeah, under 66 so close. Yeah, Karate with a garbage time 3. Whew, man. Karate with a garbage time 3 there. Our Pistons, they're a fun team. Fun team in an era of basketball we were never going to get back. We were never going to get that era of basketball game where they score 80. It's a good night offensively. All right, on that note, let's do some overtime. So I do this thing called OT on stream. BYU gets it below an 8 seed. I don't think it's a hot take at this point. I think you're right. I don't think they're going to get it higher than an 8. All right, let me just spin the karaoke wheel really quickly. So I do this thing called Live Band Karaoke. $50, I'll sing any song you want me to with a live band. $25, get a song half off. Here's the karaoke list. Song for half off for this stream and this stream only is going to be... I don't know what that is. OT time, yep. Going against LB and heavy unders, completely simulating them, something that's never going to happen again. Nope. Ellen John! Saturday night's all right for fighting. Saturday night's all right for fighting. All right, I like it. We also got some audios coming in. I love it. Here we go. And Lambert in 2000, before he became famous, obviously. Heads will roll by some 41. Appreciate you, man. Get you on. And Michael with another one. Appreciate you, man. Get you on. 45. By some 41. Should have a song called 41. Yeah, I'm going to be singing on Thursday night. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to be singing on Thursday night. Though sometimes the band lets me go up there and I do sing it on a Saturday night, so. Well, I sing on Saturday night. I don't sing that song on Saturday night, but great song. Obviously, phenomenal song. Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting is one of Ellen John's best, so if you want to hear me do that 125, and you get that. All right, Adam Lambert at Mount Carmel graduation. All right. All right, skip it to. That's Adam Lambert? That looks nothing like him. He looks way older. What? Okay, the Boys to Men arrangement of the song. Okay. He sounds really good. He looks like he's 40. You could have given me a million guesses. I never would have guessed that looked like Adam Lambert. He changed a lot before Idol, clearly. And Levine? No, Adam Lambert, the Queen singer, the one that was on American Idol. John's for the tour. Fetch, season 3, episode 13. Like, this looks nothing like Adam Lambert. Obviously, it sounds like him. But, like, I recognize the voice. It's actually more Clay Aiken than Adam Lambert. It's way more Clay Aiken voice than it is Adam Lambert. The restraining shows on this is really good, too. Yes, I saw that system. Yes, I'm in favor of that system. I'm 100% in favor of that system. That would definitely help prevent tanking. Definitely help prevent tanking. I like that system a lot. With the points you get points for winning after you're officially eliminated. I like that system a lot. Adam Levine, last one didn't go through. Last one I saw was Adam Levine. So whatever you said before did not go through. You got franchise hockey manager 12. All right. Whoo! Okay, there's Lambert. There's the voice. Yep. There it is. There it is when he hits that high note. Yep. That was his moment. I will never get a manager game because I know I'm going to get addicted to it. Like, Football Manager, I feel like I would just get addicted to. Like, way too much. Joe the Tour, appreciate you, man. There you go. There you go, Ricey. Yep. It's not the droids they're looking for. Judge Judy prank call. Oh, Levine? I'm Levine's guy. Oh. Oh, no, it's not Levine. No, it's not Levine. A different hair color, too. But there you go. All right, some 41. Heads will roll. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure I got a student for this one. Ooh. That's a weird little bass line to start, a guitar line to start. It's almost like the intro to Lose Yourself to some extent. Yeah, Zach Cassani joined Kubiak's staff. Which I'm a bit surprised by, because, like, man, nothing with the receivers, but still, it's crazy how Tomlin, no one on Tomlin's staff has any job. No one. Makes me want to take my shirt off? Yeah. He took his shirt off when I saw him live. It's the shock of no one. He tailed 2 kitties. This is the radio song on the album. Very clearly, this is the radio song. Got 2 blocks in a row. Oh, man. Oh, no, he's not Alex. He is most definitely not. Adam Lambert is. Wait, only Austin... Wait. I thought someone else wasn't hired. Unless I just completely blanked. Arizona's going to win. Yep. Not surprised. Was it a single? This feels like the song that would play on every, like... This feels like the song that would play on every car commercial. The background, at least. Yeah, Rick Fuson too. Yep. Adam Lambert is. Adam Levine is not. This drum line's infectious. This drum line is insane. That bass line, too. No, he's gay. Adam Lambert's gay. Yeah, the church circus, the Bears came back to win. Everything changed. He is a guy. I never noticed that it was shaped like a Bic pen. I've never noticed that. Like, I've never thought that. What's the lead? Whoa. Oh, that's a bad one then. Dang with a 5er, hoping for better game. Me too. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Dr. D. The only reason I did this one was just because of, I was like, I'm going to be live for USA Sweden. I want a buffer because I think it's going to be too rushed if I get the 7 o'clock game in. So I was like, we'll just do this one. So it's the only one that would be a buffer. So there was no real rhyme or reason for it, just buffer. But yeah, I was not expected to be that good of a game. I said 20-point game, and what's about that? Dang with a 5, appreciate you a 10 on that one. But hopefully the stream went well. All right, 45 by 741. Dang, I appreciate that one. Oh boy, Wizard. Oh boy. Different Peacock reasons? You figured out the trick. You figured it out. So it's funny, it only works half the time. Peacock, it only works half the time. Big East, it does not work. Now, I don't know about UConn St. John's next week, but I've tried Big East games on Peacock, it doesn't work. Same number of views I get for regular streams. Now, granted, UConn St. John's would be a little bit different, but that's next Wednesday. But Big 10 and Big 12 work. I feel like I've heard this one before. Wait. Unless it just sounds familiar to a different song. You know, 73 is better than 72. I agree with you. 73 is better than 72. Which band have everything for college sports? Amen to that. Was this in a video game? Wait a second. Was this in a video game? This feels very familiar. Wait. I feel like I've heard this before, but I haven't. Clearly, I haven't. This feels like a song I heard in an NHL video game. Brewers, Padres, more snake bit. Padres. Yeah, I can figure out who this one's about. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder who 45 is. I wonder who 45 is. Jump 13 points here. Let's go. Yeah, Arizona's winning again. BYU 5 of the last 7. They're in trouble without Saunders. Actually, most players compete in the Olympics with 10. Ooh. Oh man. I mean, I'm gonna guess Vegas. Can I have Sabres? Sabres, definitely Sabres. Vegas, I'm gonna guess between them and Florida. I'm gonna go Vegas. Yeah, we'll go Vegas. I'll lock in Vegas. I definitely relate to the lyrics with this. No punches pulled on that one at the end. That final line. Well, Leafs are definitely. It was the Panthers. Oh, man. I should have just gone with the Cup champions. I should have just gone with the Cup champions. Oh, man. That was dumb on my part. That was dumb. Go with your gut. All right, fetch. Of all the LARPers, he's the LARPiest. Grape juice? No, I don't think that's grape juice. That is not grape juice. What did he buy? Troll feet? Troll juice? There's so many versions of HUDs. Yep. There's a Panther snip. How do you buy troll feet juice instead of grape juice? How are they the same thing? Why was Canada penalized? Why was Canada penalized? They were. So, basically, curling is very much honor system. At the start, curling is very much honor system. But there are referees and they can step in. And they did afterwards with other shots that the women had. But curling is very much based on the honor system. All right, Judge Judy prank call. Yeah. Brown's lines cards make sense, yeah. I mean, Brown's drive, fumble, the relocation. Well, not even going to give the phone number on this one. Honor system or Frisbee? I mean, I don't know what the system is in Frisbee. I did a video on that, Ricey. Yep, I did a video on that one a while ago. It really is crazy. Thank God it worked out like that, because now, otherwise, March Lunchtime Mode would only be for CBS Super Bowl, so we'd only get it like once every 4 years. And it would not be what it was. It's not like what it is for college basketball, where it's every year. It'd only be like once every 4 years, because CBS owns the rights to that. But I did a video on that a while ago. I did a video on that a long time ago, because they wanted to air hard copy in time. Stanford playing Gonzaga at San Francisco at the Golden State Warriors court, because Gonzaga draws a big audience and they want to get more attendance. That's why. Some teams do that if they know they're going to get a big crowd and their arena's a bit too small. Johnston with a fiver. Yeah, Hockey Leaf. I mean, the man does not age. I will say, Hockey Leaf does not age. Not going to provide the account number. How is she still on the call here? I don't tell it, JP. I don't tell it. All right. Appreciate you, man. Get you on, Johnster. Kind of low on the Red Wings right now. Larkin, stick me off this year. They're better than they were previous years. They're better than we were previous years. You're a baby. What's happening? What is happening? How is she still on the call? They have a -1 goal differential. Better than we were previous years, though. So it's 44 when Saints still have cause for the top 10. So I'm taking out. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm taking out with that. Sure, the Bengals are cursed. They just have poor ownership. Outrageous. This doesn't make any sense. Why is she still on the call? And then backslide, yep. Inappropriate. She's finally saying I can't do anything about it. Thank God. Night stream, not tonight. No, my body's shot. My body is shot tonight. So after I get off, I'm going to bed after this. John's gonna do Brad British baseball commentary. Ooh, okay. I'll do that. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, not tonight. Maybe later. Maybe Friday into Saturday. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. And now she's yelling at the phone. Oh, boy. Maybe Friday to Saturday, if he's still not at it, but I don't know. My body's a bit shot to do the overnight again. But maybe at some point we'll do it. Oh, it's like we're up right now? A little bit, yeah. It's not terrible, but I can feel it. It's tingling a little bit. But we're okay. We're okay. I have a chair, so I just stretch on the chair. I just extend my leg on the chair. When we type in the ChatGPT requests that people have put in. What call for someone of this day in history? Oh, I have no idea. Oh. She wants to continue the renovation. Then give the information. Oh my god, now she's like, no again. I was never diagnosed with it, but it's been flaring up since law school. Ever since I was doing this full time, like try to do this full time at the same time and doing like overnights. It was really, I think, my 3L year of law school. How can I help you? Who cares? Jeez. There's a chance. Oh boy. Michael with a fiber saves the world, and humanity accepts the 5 pillars. Oh boy. I don't accept the 5 pillars. Oh man, okay, bad British baseball commentary. Yankees, Red Sox. I've not seen this. Hang on, my ChatGPT is acting a little weird right now. It's going kind of slow. All right, here we go. Use 11 labs? I've not, no. I have not. And what versus another team? All right, here we go. Nope, that's not a home run. 1-0 Boston. Nope, wait, what? Just wearing pajamas. If I post something, B, Frank. The umpires are the FBI agents. The Rose of the East is a little bit weird. Thrown the wrong way. Baseball is a very confusing sport to understand if you did not grow up with it. I will say, it is very, it is a hard sport to understand. The half-man, half-robot, that's what a catcher is. Half-man, half-robot. I mean, every game should have a plastic bag on the field if you get it, it's golden snatch. $47 for no wickets. Yeah, Red Sox dominating. 47-24. 47-24. Next one around you. Oh, man. No, Detroit's not west, no. Is there a profit? What's Sif's here? Oh boy. What's Sif doing for string trading? Making sure Opalite stays at number 1. She's going to stay at number 1. She's going to number 1. So she's going to try to make sure she stays at number 1. Yeah, pretty much on that one, Michael. Yep. Will she be in Arizona or Florida? Ooh, I would think Florida. No, it's going through. It's going through. I gotta put the I'm working on there's someone that sent me an email, so I'm just getting back to them. No, it's going through though. All right. Veda pull off a miracle. They hit a 3, got a steal, and bounce pass through up, and almost went in. Wow. Let's give ourselves cover the all uniforms. Let's see. Jaguars, Bears, High Point Pizza, and RLS. Not far off. And these guys gotta be on there. Music has to be on there. Okay. And just looking at the schedules for tomorrow. Let me just check the schedule tomorrow. So now I just want to look at this. Because we have nothing in the queue. $5 more gets to at this point. Nothing left in the queue, but let me see. Or we have the Chat Repeats in the queue, but let's check the schedule here. Just want to make sure. Detroit Sports Wolverines retro game is weather and wrestling. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds right. Jets, Pizza, Rangers, Jets, Pizza, Pumps, and Hockey. Nice. Kelly with a 5. Appreciate you. Had Steph buys the Seahawks. Oh boy. Oh, I like that one. Let's check really quickly. Events for tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be US Canada. Yeah, I think we're just doing US Canada tomorrow. So that's easy enough. Yeah, it's starting to slow down a little bit. So just US Canada tomorrow. The liver's a bit too broke. Trying to spread his religion. Oh no, High Point. No, High Point's gonna be at night. High Point's at night. Hockey is at 1:10 Eastern time. High Point's at 7. We're just talking about Olympic coverage. Why Yankees for now? They don't really lose any big pieces. Yeah, it's wide open the AL, but they didn't really lose any big pieces. Yeah, for the old ones. Yeah. I mean, I want them to go back to what they had, like really go back in like the 70s. Brendan Stewart was a Browns fell on Baltimore. Very few people like that. Very few. But he made out pretty well. $2,000 extra 84 checks. 2 teams that did not exist. All right. A check go away. I've seen Wizard Huts, the Plague for the Olympics. I see Plumber Saving Humanity, and then Commissioner Stephanie. Yeah, I wonder how it would have looked. Pretty much, I would assume very neonish green. Oh, no, comment? Oh, yeah, I didn't see... The last one I saw was your 5 pillars. There was a Frazen. Carlin. It's got to be on there. Frank. Non-stop winning. I don't know what the other two would be. Richard Pat, yeah. All right. DTMF named 3 Bad Bunny songs. Besides that, I think it's Titi Mi Pregunto, Nueva Yol, and Baile Inolvidable, I believe. At times, as an Oilers fan, that's probably more common, yeah. I think those are the 3. Baile, Nueva Yol, and Titi Mi Pregunto is my guess on the 4. All right. I'm going to bear a abandoned yacht rock. Correct. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, here we go. So we're going to start with Commissioner Stephanie. Then we'll go to the AB Promise, and we'll go to Wizard Huts. That'll be the order we go with here. Here we go. Commissioner Stephanie looks. The game has grown stale. Too many rules. Too many weak hearts. It is time for a new era. My era. Her eyes briefly glint, reflecting the swirling orange and black of the Giants logo projected beside her. There is one obstacle. One bitter, pathetic fool sitting in my way. A hologram of Keller appears. You left me, Keller. You betrayed me. But the stars themselves will bend to my will. That's a great pillar. That's a great pillar. She raised a hand. Holographic market data zooms toward her. The Mariners sail... Wait. Did I put the wrong... No, wait. No, I didn't go Mariner. Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hang on, time out. I put the wrong thing in. Let's try that again. I accidentally put... I haven't seen it a bit, yeah. I mean, there are always more college basketball, football fans. So, they did say they were going to be a bit less active once football season was done. All right, here we go. This is better, yep. You abandoned me, Keller. Your loyalty a fragile thing, but the galaxy bends to me. And the greatest weapon, the one that will sting you most, will be yours. He's been here. He was here yesterday. He was here today. What incident? Yeah, I was going to say, what incident? He was here today. I have no idea what incident you're even talking about. He was here today. He gave me a tour to root for Sweden. He had number 69. Yeah, not so nice. Not so nice. Bawa Ba is number 3. And the Kissing Your Fish song is just outside the top 2. You know, he was here today. All right, so we have the Seahawks for sale. Floating platforms hover in orbit. Stephanie's sleek black starship emblazoned with Taylor Swift and Giants orange and black lands. Next up, the Seahawks. Highest bidder takes control. Beam in with a 5, I appreciate you a ton. The best and worst at coaching hires for the NFL. Ooh. Whew. That's a good question, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the $5. Ooh. The best and worst for the NFL. I mean, the worst is pretty much the Jets never seem to get it right. Neither does Haslam. The Browns always seem to get in their own way. The best... When was the last time the Packers had a bad coach? Last time they had like a truly bad coach. It's been a bit for the Packers. Eagles also, with Laurie as the owner. Laurie knows what he's doing in terms of hiring. So probably go Laurie as the best. The worst, probably Woody Johnson. Although Bidwill is getting up there. Bidwill is definitely getting up there, but I'd probably go with Woody Johnson for that. Amy Adams-Strunk is also getting up there for the worst. But I do think the Salah hire is not too bad, so we'll see. Oh, this offseason. Oh, my bad. I thought I meant all time. My bad. Best hire this offseason, I think the Ravens did a home run with Minner. I mean, that's a phenomenal move, getting Jesse Minner. I think that the biggest thing was with Owe. You saw he did nothing with the Ravens, got traded to the Chargers when Minner was the DC, and he was absolutely phenomenal. He had 10 sacks. Right, until 2016 began, yep. But you see himself, then we can dive into it more. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that. Jags, Pizza, Sabrina Cover, Karaoke, NFL Historian. I don't know if Sabrina's one of the 5 pillars. But I do like all those. Yeah, I think Minner's a good hire. The worst... Not crazy what Miami's doing with Halfley. Obviously, Mike McCarthy is objectively hysterical. I don't know why he got another chance. Monken, just you botched that entire process with Monken. You fired, you strung along Schwartz. You rejected every other candidate so that they had to work with Schwartz. And then you get the one guy that's going to work with Schwartz, and he says he's not going to, and Schwartz leaves, and it's like, man, they botched it. I think the Raiders got a good hire too. I think Kubiak's a very good hire. So best, I'd say Ravens with Minner, Raiders or Kubiak. Place Sabrina with? Jags, Pizza. I think just sports in general. Just sports in general I'd go with. All right, next up the Seahawks. Highest bidder takes call the Gridiron Destiny. Steph takes steps forward. I bid everything. Every credit, every stadium, every last ounce of your smug pride. Keller gulps, frozen as Steph's fingers hover over the auction console like a Sith over a lightsaber. Sold to Commissioner Stephanie. Steph rises. The arena lights shift to orange and black. No longer will football kneel to mediocrity. Only to me. She walks through empty halls of blue and green manors. Imagine they're replaced with giant Giants logos and holograms of Taylor Swift at the 50-yard line. The Seahawks, mine. And Keller, you will watch as your precious team bends to my will. And so the commissioner rose, wielding power like a Sith Lord, rewriting football destiny. Dun, dun, dun. Is that bad, JP? Oh, boy. It's that bad. All right. We go to the Church of Little Brown Bear. We have 2 of these in. Let me just make sure this is the right one. That'll be good to go. Just gotta scroll up because I did one after that from Michael. So here we go. We are in the Olympic Hockey Arena. Little Brown Bear sneaks onto the ice. And a giant wizard robe, of course. All right, so we're going right back to that. Yes, Sabrina Pillar? Yeah, I probably do. Yeah, I probably do. She's great. What can I say? She's great. An impossibly tall, pointy hat. Of course she does. The Church is unhinged. We're the only player in the Ring of Honor that went to A&M. Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not great with colleges. So I'm going to go trick question on that one, the 12th man. I'm going to say the 12th man is the trick question on that. The 12th man is in the Ring of Honor. A tall, pointy hat with a cauldron labeled Plague of Absolute Failure. He glares at the French team warming up. 5 rows of Steph. Giants Swift. Manipulation. Oh, I don't know the other two. It could be like one of those reserves. It could be. He glares at the team warming up, pacing in frustration. Finally, the worst team in the Olympics. Today, I make my grandpas proud. This plague will work. He waves his arms dramatically. Sparks, smoke, and glitter erupt from the cauldron, swirling over the ice. You will fumble every puck. You will slip on every blade. You will, I don't know, fall over. He glares at the French team. And France, the language, the accents, the shoes, the everything. And you, oh no, of course. And you, all of you, oh boy. Oh, what is this fixation with this guy? Yeah, please don't. All of you 3/5 people, just like Jesse Owens, you shouldn't even be on the ice. Jesus. He flings glitter toward the French players. Something happens. My grandpas, they'd be furious. They work so hard. And now I'm cursed to watch this injustice. The puck bounces off his foot, goes into the net. The French score goal after goal. What? This is impossible. My plagues. My grandpa. Yeah, let's have a talk. Why don't you have a seat? I followed every rule. He looks at the French players, counting them in disbelief. 1, 2, 3. That's how I can count. All of you. All of you. I love how he knows fractions. Can't count to 14, but he knows fractions. All of you 3/5 people like Jesse Owens. Why? Why did history betray us like this? What the actual... The cauldron sputters and pops. Smoke fills his hat. He steps back and almost falls. No! I wore the robe! How do you think he's selling his death? Probably rejoicing? I don't know. I waved the cauldron! I amplified the plague! 1,000%! And still, you win? You 3/5 people? Jesus Christ. The pillars of ChatGPT Sports. Oh, I don't know on that. I don't know. On the whole community? France skates off the ice hoisting gold medals. Lambert flops on the ice defeated. My grandpas. They'd be so disappointed in me. And all these 3/5 people. Jesus Christ. A Zamboni drives by. Kid, maybe these plagues aren't your thing. No, I can't give up. I'll find a worse team than France. And this time I'll make it work. He picks up the cauldron, slips on the ice, and he gets told off by a Zamboni driver. That's great. Oh, you're... What? What? If you want, I can turn this into a full multi-minute cartoon sequence where he tries increasingly absurd plagues on the French team, each failing in bigger and sillier ways, while... See, it gives... ChatGPT's giving the ideas. They're like, let's just run with this. While he rants about... Why? Why is ChatGPT giving this idea? You love psychology? Once you have to cut Johnny, so now we have one more contract. There you go. Why is it giving that idea? Again, Falcons making it wasn't allowed, but they're like, I'm just openly encouraging you to do that. How many been USA Canada? I think 31. I want to say 31 on that one. That's a great question. I know 06 was not for the Olympics, and every other one was. So I'm going to guess 31. Yeah, bad ChatGPT. But now we get an alternate timeline where the pillars work. He converts the world. Pizza, yep. There you go. Yeah, pizza's a pillar. So Lauren Bear saves the world. World now under the 5 pillars of Little Brown Bear. Again, this is an alternate timeline from Michael. Good morning. In unprecedented turn of events, humanity has fully adopted the 5 pillars. Pizza, wine, vodka, holy naps, and Jesus. 30. Oh, man. That's still impressive. Reports indicate that worldwide productivity has dropped to, approximately 0. People are sprawled on the sidewalks, in parks, and on benches. Some are passed out with slice of pizza in hand. Others are sipping wine and vodka. Traffic is stalled because no one wants to drive because they're too sleepy. Finally, my grandpa's will be proud. The world is embracing the pillars. A man drops his pizza slice on Lumber Bear's head. He frowns and wipes it off. Careful. Respect the pillars. Inside the UN, delegates are lying across tables napping. Wine glasses and pizza boxes clutter the floor. Holy nap time. Everyone participate. We officially declare nap time mandatory. I tell you, yeah, Boden's been great this year, yeah. Want to do the silver runs? Oh. Yes! Holy naps! Everyone must honor them after a plate of pizza, naturally. Farm animals roam freely as farmers nap in their fields, wine bottles in hands. Crops are overgrown. Pigs are sipping vodka. That's just fantastic. The pillars, they are perfect. The world will finally know bliss. A cow chews pizza crust while staring at the sky. Inside a science lab, the scientists are lying asleep on lab tables, drooling into a beaker of wine. Too much holy nap data. The pillars are too strong. He enters, holding a nap bell. Ring and obey. Everyone falls asleep, snoring in unison. The camera pans over the city. Everyone's sleeping. Wine bottles, abandoned cars, pizza slices all around. Lumber stands on a rooftop. Yeah, it sounds like a club. He holds a pizza flag. Yes! Humanity has finally embraced the pillars. A pigeon lands on his shoulder, nibbling some pizza. But maybe too much of a good thing. So camera zooms out as, again, the world's asleep. They're all fat. They're tipsy. No one's doing anything. And a banner appears in the sky written in wine. All hail the 5 pillars. This is the alternate universe. This is the alternate universe where he succeeds. Obviously, we're not going to have too many more of those. But, yeah, this is not really the best religion in the world. All right, next up, DW tries to get into Hogwarts. And she doesn't. So she's going to hire Wizard Hutz as the attorney. Here we go. Court is now in session. DW may present your grievance. Your Honor, Hogwarts rejected me. And it's discrimination. I'm a magical person too. Fear not, young EW. With me, Wizard Lionel Hutz on your case, justice shall, certainly appear. Objectus Judge Personus. Okay. The judge looks on at Hutz. Hutz, why couldn't your parents stick you in a broom closet? As I was saying, Hogwarts is, I think Anderson could be signed, yeah. Magically discriminatory against tiny wizards like DW. Yes. Objectus Judge Personus. Did you leave your brain in the goblet of fire, Hutz? No, my brain is very much present. Objectus Judge Personus, to your comments, blue-haired lawyer. Hogwarts has, committed wizardly injustice. Yes, injustice with a wand. Why couldn't your parents stick you in a broom closet? He's supposed to be a wizard lawyer. Your wizard lawyer is waving his wand at nothing, Your Honor. Objectus Judge Personus doesn't work outside of pretend courtrooms, Hutz. None of the Hogwarts houses would take me either. I tried Gryffindor. They said it was too cowardly. Slytherin too honest. Ravenclaw too unwise. Hufflepuff too shiny. Objectus Judge Personus to being rejected by all 4 houses. There's probably a reason for that, Hutz. Why couldn't your parents just stick you in a broom closet? Did you leave your brain in the goblet of fire? Because right now it seems lodged in a cauldron of incompetence. Well, fine. If Hogwarts thinks they're so clever, I summon the legal hippogriff of justice. Objectus Judge Personus. A puff of smoke and a hippogriff trips over a floating candle, runs out the door. So that didn't work. Is that your evidence, Suds? Why couldn't your parents just stick you in a broom closet? My lawyer is a disaster! Your Honor, Hogwarts is fully compliant with all magical emission standards. Debu's case is, let's say, magically void. This is outrageous. Why does Hogwarts get all the spells and I get objectus judge personus? Well, why couldn't your parents stick you in a broom closet? Ooh, got him. I want a new lawyer. Maybe I'll finally get into Hufflepuff after all. Kansas won. Kansas won. Your final score in that game. Sorry to hate to break it to you, Asia Coleman, but 81-69 your final score. 81-69, Kansas wins. They dominated wire to wire, led the entire way. Peterson went 23-20 in the first half. They win 81-69. Maybe I'll get into Hufflepuff after all. Maybe. Did you leave your brain the Goblet of Fire Huts? Case dismissed. Why couldn't your parents just stick you in a broom closet? Debu stomps her foot. Confetti falls from the ceiling. Hutz sulks. The blue-haired lawyer twirls his wand triumphantly, while Hutz laments the fact that he did not get into any of the houses, and he doesn't know how to object to anything. Because of course he doesn't. Objectus judge persons. I'm going to try that in court one time. I'm going to try that. Go to court. You have the best house. Yep. Not wrong there. Not wrong on that one. I do like Gryffindor, but Hufflepuff. Yeah. Gotta go Hufflepuff. I'm going to try that in court. Represent myself on a case and just say objectus judge personus. See if that works. See if that works. I'm guessing it won't work. Take a wild guess and say that's not legally permissible. But you never know. Courts can do some crazy things. All right, last call for anything. Audio, video, chat, sport quiz. What if sports? Last call for anything. Otherwise, we're going to sign off here. USA Canada 1 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for the gold medal in women's hockey. And then 7 o'clock, USA against... Or not USA. High Point against UNC Asheville in college basketball. And last call for anything. That was our sign off here. And yeah. New video should be dropping tomorrow as well. And I appreciate all you guys being here for this one. JG9 signing off. Kansas wins by 14 points. 2 streams tomorrow. Hockey and basketball. Kansas wins 81-69 your final. Take care. See you soon. And thanks for being on stream all day today. Take care. See you guys soon.